getting Jackson on his heels. When Jackson is proactive and bogarting physically on drives across the lane, hitting that left-handed hook, then he's a really tough cover. He's a tough guy to deal with. Thunder have remedy against him. They got to make certain he doesn't get loose in this game or in this series.
And then tell us about some other frontline guys for them. I've been seeing Marvin Bagley get some minutes. Obviously, Santi Aldama is one of the more improved players in the NBA, at least over the last couple of seasons. What do they bring to the table for the Grizzlies?
Well, Aldama's a three-point threat, a guy that's very offensive-minded, not very good defensively. We saw him eat the ball, take a 5-count late in the game against Golden State that may have cost his team the opportunity for a 7 seed, so I think he can be mistake-prone as well. I think Luke Kennard is a guy. They've not played much down the stretch, but I think he's going to have moments in the series. Thunder have got to stymie him. He was 9th in the league in three-point accuracy, twice has led the league in three-point accuracy. Konchar's a good rebounding 6'5" player that competes. He brings kind of an edge to what he does on the court. OKC wants to match that with their own physicality, but I think in terms of the depth of the roster, there's no question in my mind the Thunder have an advantage in that regard.
And obviously, every game is its own entity. That's particularly the case in a playoff series. But that being said, Matt, what do the Thunder need to do to set a positive tone for the rest of the series here today?
Well, I think they want to force the Grizzlies to play half-court basketball. They want to really ramp up what they do disruptability-wise at the point of attack so they can get out and run Memphis, an area of vulnerability the Grizzlies have shown all season long. When Memphis has been successful, they've gotten out and run. In the half-court, they're nowhere near at an elite level, and this team has not beaten Gideon. You got to really open your ears for this one. They have not beaten a winning team since February 3rd at Milwaukee. They're 0-14 their last 14 games against teams with winning records, including that Game 1 play-in loss at Golden State.
Matt, we appreciate the time as always. Enjoy the game today.
You too.
Thank you. Coming up next, Nick Gallo has our Thunder player exclusive interview today. We're going to hear from Jalen Williams. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
Disturbed. Live. Oh. The 25th anniversary of the 5-time platinum album, The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show, The Sickness in its entirety, and greatest hits with special guests, Daughtry, and nothing more. April 28th, Paycom Center. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Disturbed. Live.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium 1-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Now, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder player exclusive. Here's Nick Gallo on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
It's game 1 of round 1. The Thunder taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. I've got Jalen Williams, J-Will here alongside me. And you guys have had this whole week. You earned this week to get a chance to rest your bodies, rest your minds, and then attack the work. What's this like now to finally know who your opponent is going to be, and it's the Grizzlies?
Yeah, it's great. I think everybody in this gym is ready for the competition, for the opportunity to prove who we are and go out there and play basketball. And it's a great week of focusing on what we do, getting better at the small things that we need to work on, and I think everybody's ready.
That's something that Mark Daignault has talked about, is that you're a team that's always prioritized getting better. You're not ever feeling like you're a finished product. How do you feel like you did get better as a team coming off a 68-win regular season?
Yeah, no matter what the outcome is, if we won 30 games or if we won however many games, there's always something to get better at. And we kind of just fine-tune things, just get better at the small things. If it's just closing out or keeping a guy in front of us, we kind of just fixed on everything, touched up everything throughout the week.
What are you most proud of as a team that you guys were able to do night in and night out there on the floor that you really want to make sure is your core identity again here starting in the playoffs?
I would just say battle and adversity. Throughout the whole season, there was a bunch of different things, injuries, deficits in the game, or blowing a 15-point lead. Regardless of it is, we've seen a lot of different scenarios, and I say battle and adversity that we went through throughout the whole season.
You guys have had some mental toughness even this week to stay focused on yourselves, not knowing who your opponent is going to be. There was 4 different teams it could be. What did you like best about the way that you guys attacked the week and stayed mentally sharp?
Yeah, when you're in a super situation, it's super easy to look at it and hope that you're going to play somebody, hope that you're not going to play somebody. But I feel like as a group, we took a look at it as no matter who we play, we got to just be our best self. So throughout the whole week, we just focused on what we did. And when you go at it like that, that's when you have the best opportunity to get better. Yeah,
no matter who was coming in here, they were going to be a good team. Tell me a little bit about this Memphis opponent. You played them 4 times in the regular season, but you kind of got different versions of them throughout the year.
Yeah, they're a great team. They have
Hey sports fans, thank you for hanging out with us and chatting it up. We're thrilled to bring you the Playoff Pulse. Catch every single NHL and NBA playoff game right here while supporting an incredible cause, SickKids Hospital. Together, we can make a difference with every single view.
Holy Mackinac! Joe Bowen here, the voice of your Toronto Maple Leafs. Every moment you watch on Toronto Sports Insider helps SickKids Hospital. 100% of Leafs playoff stream revenue goes straight to their life-saving care, helping kids in our community and beyond. This is what Playoff Pulse is all about, bringing playoff excitement and making a lasting impact for those who need it most. So let's rally together and show sick kids we're in their corner.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Let's amplify our impact. Every like, share, and subscribe boost our donations to SickKids. Watch the games, get hyped, and spread the word to grow our Playoff Pulse community. Join us now.
For your taste buds, we're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Disturbed. Live. Oh, the 25th anniversary of the 5-time platinum album, The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show, The Sickness in its entirety, and greatest hits with special guests, Daughtry, and nothing more. April 28th, Paycom Center. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Disturbed. Live.
With Mazio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium 1-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazios.com.
Make it rain this April at Riverwind Casino with big wins and even bigger jackpots. Enjoy the sweet smell of money in the non-smoking oasis.
Get hyped on nearly 3,000 of your favorite electronic games.
Become a legend in the high-stakes lounge.
And get rewarded like the VIP you are when you use your wild card.
Hit nothing but net with the $80,000 Spring Spins and Wins giveaway.
So thunder up and win like a champion, only at Riverwind.
This is the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network pregame show.
What time is it?
Now live from Paycom Center. Here's the voice of the Thunder, Matt Pinto, now on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
The wait is over. Welcome to the NBA playoffs. The top-seeded team in the Western Conference, the Thunder, hosting number 8 Memphis this afternoon in Game 1 of their opening round best-of-7 series. Oklahoma City impressively rumbled through the regular season to a record 68-14 record that earned it a full week off since last playing last Sunday. While an intense week of practice with time to rest and refresh accompanied the Thunder into Game 1, the Grizz were severely taxed to qualify through the play-in, wrapping up the number 8 seed late Friday night and win over Dallas. Edge Thunder today? We shall see. Good afternoon, happy Easter. Welcome to Oklahoma City Thunder playoff basketball, round 1, game 1. I'm Matt Pinto above courtside at Paycom Center in downtown Oklahoma City with the play-by-play call. So good to have you with us as the postseason opens. The Thunder accomplished a ton in the 82-game regular season, including securing home court advantage throughout the playoffs with an NBA best 68 wins. While they love the idea of having Loud City on their side the majority of the time, on the coming playoff run, they know the slate has been wiped completely clean for all 16 playoff teams league-wide, committed to exactly what OKC is fully focused on, winning an NBA championship. That quest officially begins today. 20 wins separated the Thunder and their first-round foe Memphis during the run of the 82-game regular campaign, but they are 0-0 entering Game 1 in this one. While Memphis sputtered down the stretch, losing 9 of its final 14 games, being forced to qualify through the play-in tournament under the guidance of new head coach Tuamas Isolo, the Grizz rose to end Dallas this season with a wire-to-wire impressive 120-106 victory on Friday night. On shortened rest, with two-time All-Star point guard Ja Morant ailing from a right ankle he sprained in play-in game number 1 last Tuesday in San Francisco, key role players, 3-and-D rookie wing Jalen Wells and offensive rebounding big Brandon Clark out for the playoffs due to injury, they will take their best shot against a Thunder team that was historically good, bringing in a hot two-time All-Star power forward in Jaren Jackson Jr. and physical shooting guard Desmond Bane. Both have rolled recently and are playing well. The Thunder are healthy and excited for the challenge. Deep, hungry, and talented, OKC seems primed to attack this challenge overall. OKC swept the season series from Memphis 4-0, has beaten this opponent 9 consecutive regular season times. This is the 4th playoff meeting between the two. Last one came back in 2014. OKC won that 4-3 in round 1. They had beaten the Grizz 2 of the 3 previous series. They faced them head-to-head, but that's ancient history. Head coach Mark Daignault lays out what his concepts are entering this playoff series with the Grizzlies next on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
NBA Radio on Sirius XM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
A station.
Get hungry. Cinco de Mayo is almost here. It's everyone's favorite food holiday. For one day only, and only at the Mayo, get the new Steak Fajita Empanada, packed with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and our signature Chipotle Ranch inside a handmade empanada cooked fresh to order. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local. Taco Mayo. We don't just celebrate Cinco de Mayo, we own it.
Don't miss out on OKC's hottest entertainment at the Showplace Theater with acts like Randy Rogers Band, May 16th. Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall, June 6th.
My wife and I go to the supermarket, and the clerk says, "Do you want a bag for that?" "No, we're going to eat it here, okay?"
Nick Swartzen, June 7th.
If a girl's driving, I never call shotgun. I'm like trunk, glove compartment.
And Sawyer Brown, July 11th. Riverwind is OKC's favorite casino experience.
It's time to find out what's on the mind of the Thunder head coach. Here's the voice of the Thunder, Matt Pinto, on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Playoffs are here. The Thunder open Game 1, round 1 against the Memphis Grizzlies as the top seed in the West. The Grizz earned their way in through the play-in, having knocked off Dallas on Friday night. We're joined by head coach Mark Daignault inside Paycom Center. And Mark, it's been a few minutes since you guys were actually in game action. Are the guys itching to get back out there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been a long time. For some of our guys, it's been a really long time. And it's just a long week. The guys did a great job of staying focused and taking it a step at a time and staying present in the practices. Can't pass forward on this, but it was a long week, and the guys are itching to play.
How did you gear? You went through this a season ago not knowing who you'd play again until late Friday night, as was the case this time around. Did you learn anything a season ago as a 1 seed that you applied this time around?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is understanding that once the series starts, some of the game plan just emerges from there, and so there's not a need to over-prepare before game one, especially when you don't know who you're going to play. And so I don't think we overloaded them last year. I thought we did a good job in the first round last year, but I think we did even less this year and made it more of a focus on ourselves and our fundamentals and understanding that stuff's going to matter no matter what.
Did this look a little bit like training camp in terms of the level of intensity that you encourage them to exhibit during practice sessions?
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, less contact than training camp for sure, because obviously this close to the playoffs and this late in the season, we didn't want to take an injury in practice, which we were able to accomplish. So, training camp's more physical and more banging, but, we did do a lot of running. I think we got into our lungs a little bit, and a lot of passing, catching, shooting, skill touch stuff.
Before we get into this opponent, the Grizzlies, the team that you swept during the regular season, for your team, your objectives down the stretch were health and making certain your team was fresh and confident coming in. Do you feel like that's been achieved?
Yeah, as far as we could. I think certainly healthy, certainly fresh, and then the confidence. We're going to have jitters because it's game one of the playoffs, just like everybody, but you work through those pretty quickly and you settle into the game and into the series, and that's our challenge today.
Thomas Iserlo is their head coach. He became their head coach with 9 games left in the regular season. It seems they're running a lot more ball screens for John Morant than they did with Taylor Jenkins there. Is that the biggest difference you notice in the approach they're taking?
Yeah, and Edey playing time. They're playing him more. They're playing him through more situations. I think they're more committed to just playing him through everything. And I think the ball screen observation you're making has something to do with that. He's big. He's a screen setter. He can offensive rebound off those plays. He's a good match with Morant. And so that's what we've noticed, but not a lot of wholesale changes. It's hard to make a ton of changes on the fly like that with that little time left in the season. So they're, the bones of their team are the same. The allocation of what they do is a little bit different.
Top paced team in the NBA during the regular season. You really minimize that in your 4 meetings with them. Mark, they had a tough time generating offense because you forced them to settle into the half court for the most part. How important is that in this series to make certain you get back and don't allow them extended opportunities offensively?
It's huge. It's all about limiting advantages and limiting the other team's preferences, and they want to play fast. Morant's dynamic in the open floor, especially. Jackson's really good in kind of the secondary parts of the breaks. And so the other night against Dallas was a great example. Back against the wall, they have to play to get in, and they started that game super, super fast. And so understanding that's how they're going to start, understanding that's what they're going to lean on is critical for us.
And you have gotten really good run out of your bigger lineup with Chet alongside Isaiah Hartenstein. Is this a series where we'll see a lot of that, do you anticipate?
We'll see. Certainly going to take a good look at it. It's good with Edey and Jackson. It allows us to match their size. Edey's lineups tend to offensive rebound very well. It helps us there a little bit. So we've got a lot of different options, but that's certainly one of them. It's certainly one of them that we'll go to.
I know it's never by definitive design, but you have turned teams over at a high rate all season. This team, no exception. You got out and ran them as well in the regular season. Will that be a component, do you feel like, in how this series unfolds from your perspective?
Yeah, the playoffs the turnovers go down a little bit in the playoffs on both ends. I think that's pace related. It's kind of the nature of the game to a degree. But our biggest thing is forcing the other team to play on our terms, and that can sometimes result in turnovers, can sometimes result in shots on our terms. The more possessions we can have like that, the better. What the outcomes are is what they are.
And then on the offensive side of the ball, what's important against them as a defense?
They're certainly a disruptive defense. They're very scheme-focused, especially with Shea, and even in the regular season, they throw a lot of different stuff at us. So, we're calibrated for kind of everything. We knew during the week that we were going to see a lot of different things in the course of a series. So we're ready to go with everything, but we'll just kind of see how they're going. It's not really something we want to guess at. We'll get a sense for what they're doing to start the game and then go from there.
Good luck getting the series off on the right foot with Game 1 in your building, Coach.
Thanks, Matt.
It's Mark Daigneault, Thunder and the Grizzlies coming up. Game 1, this opening round best of 7 from Paycom Center with the starting lineups next. This is Thunder Basketball.
Y'all know his name?
Lil Wayne.
What the though? Where the love
Live
go?
in concert. One night only in Oklahoma City.
I'm the best to ever do it.
With special guests, Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, and Turk. Pregame Center, Friday, May 16th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. For more, visit LilWayneOfficial.com.
I make you say.
Thunder fans, the Thunder are playing excellent basketball, and MidFirst Bank has a great way for you to show our All-Stars your support. Score $200 and a Thunder or Rumble debit card when you open a new MidFirst checking account. Use your $200 to buy fan gear or MVP-worthy apparel. Bank like a champion with the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Learn more today at midfirst.com/thunderup. Member FDIC.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
I can't believe they're moving the team to another city.
True, but you'll never forget all the joy they brought into your life.
Joy? They made the playoffs twice in 50 years.
Gosh, those 2 times were pretty great, weren't they?
How would I know? I wasn't even born yet.
Just think of all the free time you'll have on game days.
Those games were the highlight of my week.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Thunder Basketball is sponsored by Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. And MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's game time. Now the voice of the Thunder, Matt Pinto, brings you the starting lineups. Sponsored by Kia, movement that inspires. This is Oklahoma City Thunder Basketball on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
The tradition of Thunder playoff basketball is alive and well this spring for the second consecutive season and 12th time in club history, taking on a familiar playoff foe, the Grizzlies. 4th postseason series between these two, the last one happening in 2014. This is the 20th playoff game between these two organizations. Tuomas Isalo became the head coach of the Grizzlies on the 28th of March when Taylor Jenkins was surprisingly 9 games from the regular season ending dismissed as head coach. Isalo is a Finnish person by his background, a guy that a season ago coached Paris basketball to a high rank in international play and is now in his first season at age 42 as head coach of the Grizzlies, although it's an interim tag he takes into the playoffs. John Morantz is 2-time All-Star point guard leading the way at 6'2", 174. 6-year man from Murray State, averaging 23 points during the regular season along with 6 assists. Scottie Pippen Jr. alongside him, undrafted out of Vanderbilt at 6'1", 185. He's the son of Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen in his 3rd NBA season, averaging 11 points with 4 rebounds during the play-in sequence. Desmond Bane at 6'5", 215 at the small forward spot in his 5th year from TCU. During the regular season, a 19-point-per-game contributor, making 39% of his threes. Jaren Jackson Jr. made his 2nd All-Star appearance in February. 6'10", 242, a shot-blocking maven in his 7th year from Michigan State, averaging 22 points, nearly 6 rebounds along with 2 swats in the regular campaign. And Zach Edey was the 9th overall pick in the NBA draft in June out of Purdue at 7'4", 305. He'll man the middle. Edey had a terrific rookie season at 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks. Now it's time for you to meet the top seed in the Western Conference playoffs. 68-14, their regular season record. Here's the Thunder starting 5 for Game 1.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 2, point guard.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Outletting left to Shea, guarded by Wells. Swooping down the lane to the rim, spins a left-hand layup up and in, and he's hack going up.
Jalen Williams, number 8, small forward for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Back between the rings to double 6 to shoot. To the baseline on the run, lays it up with the left hand and lays it home on Bain. Big-time move by
Luke Dort, number 5, guard, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Inside to Dort, pump fake, lays it up, counts if it goes, and it goes. A circus right-hand reverse. He got tripped up to boot.
Isaiah Hartenstein, 55, center, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Right wing 3 won't drop. Hartenstein gathers the miss, and thunders down a big, ferocious flush on the follow.
Chet Holmgren, number 7, athlete, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Chet looks. Behind him, giving to Shea. Down the lane on the give and go. Holmgren fed, elevates and thumps. A big two-hand rim rocker. That was nice.
This is Mark Dagnall, and we are the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, Dagnall's already had a winning weekend. His wife, Ashley Kerr, an assistant coach of OU women's gymnastics, helped celebrate the 7th national title for the OU women with a victory earned in Fort Worth. Yesterday, Mark was certainly beaming about that, proud of his wife, and for good reason. Thunder certainly love the home crowd here at Paycom Center. They're up in unison, full-throated, Loud City. The Thunder have never lost an opening round Game 1 at home. They're 7-0 previously, looking to make that 8-0 against a team they dominated in the regular season, winning all 4 head-to-head meetings, none by fewer than 13. 125 per game average, allowing 106. They were plus nearly 19 a game against this foe in the 4 regular season collisions. In fact, they've won 9 straight regular season meetings against Memphis. Thunderclad in home white, Oklahoma blue numerals, and letters trimmed in orange, yellow, and navy blue, moving left to right across your radio dial from my vantage point this opening half. And the Grizzin Road powder blue with navy blue numerals trimmed in white and yellow. Tony Brothers, Nick Bookert, J.B. DeRosa blow the whistles. The alternate for this game is Jason Goldenberg. There's a 4th official that could be called upon during postseason. Edey and Holmgren will jump center, both in the crouch. The ball not yet in the air. It is now. And it's back tap by Edey to Ja Morant. So the Grizzlies have it to begin game 1. They'll have it to begin the 4th quarter by rule as well. Dort is on Ja. Had 22 against Dallas in the clincher for the Grizz Friday. Up top to Jackson, plowing left. On the run, lays it up. It rolls out. Loose ball tip. Jackson on it. Left corner to Bain. Slicing to the rim. Lays it up and lays it in with a right-hand scoop. So the Grizzlies are number 3 in offensive rebounding, and they retrieve their own miss here to grab a 2-0 lead in game 1. Dort guarded by Morant. Feeds a high post right to Hartenstein. Isaiah steps out front. Edey way off him. Veers right. Giving to Dove. Plowing baseline, elevates and fires. A fadeaway 20-foot jumper, no good. Knocked down without a whistle. Edey gets a rebound. Dishing up the middle to Pippen. The Thunder retreat effectively. Scotty burrowing right on Shea. Leans in, floats a 5-footer that goes, and the Grizzlies lead 4-0. A minute in. Keep in mind the Thunder in game 1 with the elongated rest a season ago barely escaped New Orleans in a series they swept 94-92 in game 1. Shea right at the paint, steps to the bucket, banks up and in a 12-footer, escaping Pippen en route. Edey came over to try and deter with a shot block that wasn't evident. It's 4-2, Thunder on the board. Morant back of an Edey pick, trying to escape Dort, pulls up, right wing 3-pointer on the way off. Loose ball gathered by Chet Holmgren. Chet at 7-1 will navigate front court against Jackson. Plowing right. Jackson jabbed the dribble away. Chet goes back to get it. Feeding top of the key to Hartenstein. Bounce feeding back door to Dove, who's free for the right-hand reverse layup. Hartenstein threads the needle. He had a big playoff run with the Knicks a season ago. The game tied at 4. Pippen up the right side against Shea. Swoops baseline. Corner left to Jackson. Left wing Morant. Up top to Bain. Pump faking. Frees and fires a 3 straight away. That's going to be short. Loose ball deflected off of Shea, but gathered by Holmgren. And the Thunder seek their first lead of game 1. Dove up the left side. Exploring. Ridden by 2 to the right flank, sends it to Shea near midcourt. Shea sizing up Pippen, gets Hartenstein pick, frees and fires. Leaning in, the angle left 3 short. Bain's got the miss shot. Thunder are 2 of 4 from the floor, the Grizz 2 of 5. Bain swooping back, doubled wide right. Gives to Morant straight away beyond the 3-point line. Ja holding, gets a Pippen screen high left. Dort fights over it. Now Shea is on Morant with 8 to shoot. Morant dancing on the dribble, shuttling into the lane. Jump stops, pump fakes, gives it up inside to Edey. Swatted going up by Shea, 1 to shoot, got it back. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation, or did they call a jump ball? That's got to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Edey was never corralled with the ball inside, but I think there's going to be a jump ball here. The shot clock expired, but apparently they called a jump prior to time completely elapsing. Edie's a mammoth man at 7'4", 305. He's going to be a force on the backboard. He has 2 of the 4 rebounds for the Grizzlies early in game 1. 0.7 on the shot clock. Even if Edie controls this, it's got to be a catch and shoot for the Grizz. Thunder aware of that. 9:38 left in the quarter. Edie back taps to Bain, catches, and gets it to Jackson, but because Dub corralled him on the pass, it's a shot clock violation in the first turnover of game 1. Thunder, good job forcing the Grizz into turnovers during the regular season. Took it away an average of 17 times for 24 points on average. It's about what they forced league-wide as the number 1 team in disruption. 9:36 left in the opening quarter. OKC seeks its first lead of game 1. Thunder, the best home court team during the regular season record-wise at 35-6, winning on average by more than 15 a game here. Established a new point differential mark in the history of the sport at plus 12.9 a night. That's just extraordinary. Right now there is a momentary delay. I'm not sure what this is about. Dub had to tie a shoe, but he's ready to go. And here we go. He receives the inbound pass from Chet. Bain is on Jalen Williams, who angles right to activate for the Thunder. Sets up shop on the right flank. Holmgren screens as Dub feeds Chet wide right of him out of bounds. That wasn't pretty. That's a clear sign of rust with those 2 guys being off for more than a week and a half. 9:20 left in the quarter. It's 4 apiece. Morant across the timeline gingerly against Dort. Wide right, slicing left. Jump stops. An offensive foul is going to wipe it out as Edie rubbed off Dort illegally. That's going to be fun to watch all series. Edie is a massive screener, but Dort navigates like nobody else. Led the league again in offensive fouls drawn for the 3rd straight year during the regular season. It's still 4 apiece, 3 minutes in. Hartenstein up top, giving to Dub. Left wing Holmgren. Power dribbles, elevates. The angle left 16-foot jumper is astray. Edie boxes out Hartenstein, and Isaiah Hartenstein called for a loose ball foul. That'll be the Thunder's first team foul. Side out Memphis. Thunder have gotten a bucket from Dub on a layup, and a Shea mid-ranger. They're 2 of 5 shooting and have turned it over for the first time as Desmond Bain navigates the left sideline against Dub. Up top to Pippen, back to Bain, circling right. As we have Pippen knocked down, setting a pick by Jalen Williams, and he's called for a foul. That's 2 quick ones on the Thunder. The Grizzlies were 3rd in the league in free throws made during the regular season, but they foul a ton as well. No team fouls yet in this game, 3:05 in against the visitor. Bain to trigger, lobbing high post left to Edie, played by Holmgren. Dribbles angling right, shovels to Morant. Steps away, fires a straightaway 3-pointer for the lead. It's good. Unguarded. 7-4 Memphis. John Morant scores his first bucket, back of an Edie pick. 3:20 in, Thunder down 7-4. Dub, top of the key to Shea, rumbling left on Edie. Jump stops, lays it up. He's fouled on a reach-in by Pippen, gets to the free throw line for the first time in game 1. Good job by Shea escaping into what was a double team inside. One of those double teaming him was Edie, as Pippen was called for a reach-in, acting like it's not a shooting foul. I'm not sure what sport he was acclimated in growing up. 7-4 the count, the Grizzlies up as Shea's at the free throw line. He averaged 8.8 foul shot attempts a game during the regular season, 2nd high in the league behind Giannis. Knocks down the first here. Shea earning his first scoring title, en route to his first MVP, no doubt, weeks from now. Led the league in scoring at 32.7. And during the run against the Grizzlies, averaged 36 in the 4 games head-to-head against Memphis. Both free throws good, 7-6 Grizzlies. Thunder yet to lead in game 1. We're 3.5 in. Bain across the timeline, working an Edie pick, rubbing off Dub. Sliding and kicking, left corner Jackson. Catch, shoot, rainbow 3 up, no good. Long rebound to Shea. He's 1-on-3 at the moment. Wriggles left, fanning out on the wing against Pippen. Freeze and fire, 17-foot stroke straight on, in and out, no good. So Gilgeous-Alexander's 1 of 3. The Thunder from the field are 2 of 6. Bain back, gets an Edie pick. Desmond in the lane, throws it off the shoulder of Edie. Way too hot to handle, into the lap of Dort. Lou zigs and zags to feed Hartenstein top of the key. Isaiah bounce passes backdoor to Shea. Shovel feeding Hartenstein for a push shot from 10 that goes, and the Thunder lead for the first time in game 1, 8-7. Well-orchestrated 2-man game between SGA and iHeart. Shea's first assist. Bain on the right flank, played by SGA. Bounce passes baseline to Edie. Dribbles into traffic. Kicks it left corner to Morant. Pump faking Dub. Holds. 8 to shoot. Jock. Crossing over left to right. Snaking left to right across the lane. Whips it in the corner to Jackson. From behind the board, fires a 3 that's errant. Morant gets the loose ball behind the back. Wraps around inside to Edie. His block going up by Chet. Holmgren a big-time swat. Down the lane with a loose ball. Floats it up. Short. A lot of contact without a whistle. It's free on the deck. Diving to save it. Hartenstein. To Shea for three straight away. On line, but back rims. Edey's got the loose ball. Thunder are struggling to score. 3 of 9 from the field. Bain to the top of the key. OKC 8, Memphis 7. Low scoring first 5 minutes of game 1. The Grizzlies are 3 of 10. Bain widens out right, doubled. Up top, Jackson whips it inside to Edey. Frees and dunks. That time Edey rolled scot-free inside for his first bucket. Memphis on the teeter-totter on top, 9-8. 6:45 left in the first. Shea against Pippen. Back of a Holmgren pick. Dumps it left corner to Dub. He wants 3. It's on line, but way short. Dort digs out the rebound, sets up Holmgren up top. Right wing to Dort. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, and rips the cords for 3. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. OKC retrieves a miss and cashes in. Their first 3 of game 1, 1 of 4 from distance. It's 11-9, Oklahoma City. Morant, a low crouching bounce, cross timeline against Dort. Slashes right, now left into the paint. Followed by Dort, nearly lost the dribble. Slides baseline, floats it up. Dort blocks the shot from 12 feet away. Second Thunder swat of game 1. Shea up the middle to Dub. Swooping down the lane, floats up and in. A 3-footer over Bain. Thunder run to a lead of 4, 13-9. The crowd's electrified. Game 1 underway at Paycom Center. Loud City growing in volume. 13-9 OKC with 6:11 left in the first. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
Postseason dunks, threes, buzzer beaters. There's so much NBA happening. I gotta keep up.
Whoa, take it easy there. There's a better way to NBA. All playoffs long.
Wait, really?
With the NBA app, you get real-time stats and scores for every playoff matchup. Witness playoff drama as it unfolds.
Seriously?
Catch every bucket all in one place, all for free.
Where have you been all my life?
There's a better way to NBA. Download the app today. Available on the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Y'all know his name? Lil Wayne.
What the though? What a love.
Live in concert. 1 night only in Oklahoma City.
I'm the best to ever do it.
With special guests, Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, and Turk. Paycom Center, Friday, May 16th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. For more, visit LilWayneOfficial.com.
I make you say,
get hungry. Cinco de Mayo is almost here. It's everyone's favorite food holiday. For one day only, and only at the Mayo, get the new Steak Fajita Empanada, packed with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and our signature Chipotle Ranch inside a handmade empanada cooked fresh to order. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local. Taco Mayo. We don't just celebrate Cinco de Mayo, we own it.
Gideon Hamilton welcoming you back inside Paycom Center. The winner of this series plays the winner of Clippers Nuggets. Yesterday, Denver defeated L.A. in overtime. Nikola Jokic had 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. James Harden had 32 points and 11 assists in a losing effort. Denver forced 20 Clippers turnovers. Here's Matt Pinto.
Looking for a place to watch Thunder playoff games? The game's always on. Thunder Watch Zones presented by Michelob Ultra. Find a watch zone near you at OKCThunder.com/bar network. Thunder, good job establishing a defensive tenor to this game. They've not allowed the Grizzlies to eke out anything in transition. This is the number 1 paced team in basketball. OKC with momentum entering the timeout on a 9-2 blitz. Blocking 3 shots already, 1 each by Holmgren, Dort, and SGA. And they've got 1 steal, forcing 3 turnovers. Thunder are 5 of 12 from the field at the first stoppage. The Grizzlies 4 of 12. OKC led by J-Dub with 4. Chet Holmgren has 4 of the Thunder's 7 rebounds. 4 boards of the 7 retrieved by Memphis belong to Zach Edey for the visitor. John Conchar has entered the rotation for the Grizzlies under their new head coach. Izolo is on the floor for the first time. Conchar, a 6th-year veteran out of Purdue Fort Wayne at 6'5", 210. A very good rebounder for his size. During the season, averaged more than 4 rebounds a game. He joins Edey, Morant, Santi Aldama, who's in as well, is a 6'10" shooter along with Desmond Bain. Thunder show a 2-3 zone out of the timeout with the same starters that began the afternoon. Morant holds. Wide right to Conchar. Back to Morant high post. Giving to Aldama in the paint. No maneuverability. Back to Morant out front. He fires a long angle left 30-foot three-pointer. An air ball by 2 feet out of bounds. Thunder will take that all day. John Morant, a 30% three-point shooter during the regular season. 1 of 3 in this game from 3. 1 of 4 overall. Thunder get a stop off the TO. 13-9 OKC. Dub gets a Holmgren pick. Slicing left to the foul line. Down the lane. Kicks to Chet. Floats it up, and it's no good. Hartenstein wrestles the rebound away from Edey and follows up and in a bullying muscle layup. It's 15-9 Thunder. The run is 11-2. Desmond Bain organizing the attack. Working the dribble 40 feet straight away. Feeds Morant, curling left wing. Gets a pick from Edey, slicing right. Whips it inside to an open Conchar for the layup as John Morant picks up his first assist. That was well done. A 3-on-2 blossomed as the zone was busted that time, and the Grizzlies break their drought. It's 15-11. Dub slices the bounce pass to Hartenstein for a floater off the right baseline. That's a beauty from 6 feet away. Ihart has 6 points, and OKC's up 6. Bain top of the key. Whips it wide right, intended for Edey or Morant, one of the two. It slides out of bounds as Memphis' 4th turnover. Bain has been turnover prone throughout the course of his career, and that time threw it right between teammates. Dub will sit down as Isaiah Joe checks in for the first time. What a close to the season Joe had. 121 threes made from January 10th on. That was 5th in the NBA. And he knocked down 48% of his three-pointers over that final 2.5-month stretch. Shea against Conchar's on-ball pressure, navigates front court, gets a Joe pick high right. Kicks to Isaiah, pump faking. Off the left baseline to Joe, getting it back from Hartenstein for a corner left 3, no good. Edey and Hartenstein wrestling for position, but Morant doubles back and has the missed shot. Thunder 1 of 5 on threes, the Grizz 1 of 6. Ja swooping right, leans in, floats a runner in from 7 feet away. That's his game. Thunder do not want to allow him to get ahead steam the way he just did and score easily off the bounce. It's 17-13 Thunder, 4:25 left in opening quarter of game 1 as Shea working left on Conchar to the baseline. Elevates and fades, 12-foot jumper short. Tip followed by Hartenstein won't go. It's dug out on the loose ball by Conchar as Gilgeous-Alexander is 1 of 5. Conchar open, right wing lean in 3 in transition, way off. Hartenstein has the missed shot, and then Jackson jams it out of his hands out of bounds. Jaren Jackson, a non-entity thus far, has not scored 0 of 3 as Marvin Bagley checks in for the Grizz, sitting down Zach Edey. Edey with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Bagley, the former number 2 pick overall in the draft by Sacramento in 2018, trying to resurrect his career in Memphis. Cason Wallace is on now, the second-year man from Kentucky, crossing the timeline against Bagley. Thunder going smaller. Holmgren now at the 5. SGA rubs off a Wallace pick, grinding left. Followed by 3, sets it out front to Dort, pump faking Aldama. Travels. Lou is indecisive as Aldama has some length at 6'10", and the Thunder turn it over for the second time in this opening quarter. It's not been real rhythmy for the Thunder offense. They made only 7 of 17 shots and a 1 of 5 from 3 against a pretty average defense. Morant top of the key. Crosses over behind the back, pump fakes away from Joe, leans in, floats a 5-footer that's short. Holmgren altered that shot and grabs a rebound, his 5th. Giving to SGA. Shea across the timeline against Conchar to Holmgren. Slashing right on Bagley, jump stop, spins. Loses the ball going up because he's reached in on a foul by either Jackson or Bagley. It'll be Jaren Jackson with his first. Always foul-prone Jackson is always among league leaders in fouls. They did not get Jackson that time, though. He's without a foul here. Conchar called for the reach-in. That's a second-team foul on the Grizz. Chet Holmgren looks to break into the scoring column. Has been active with a block, an assist, and 5 rebounds, but scoreless thus far. 3:29 left in the quarter. The crowd quiets as Holmgren knocks down the Thunder's third success at the line. The Grizzlies yet to go to the stripe. 10-9 Thunder in rebounds, 18-13 where it counts as Alex Caruso gets his first run of game 1. Caruso a dynamic force in all he does, coming off the bench, sitting down Lou Dort. Caruso to a nice round of applause, playing his 32nd playoff game in his 8th year from Texas A&M. Chet rocks into rhythm at the line. Eyes the rim, bending his knees. Very deliberate. Strokes it and sticks it. Thunder by 6, matching their largest edge at 19-13 as Morant is pestered in the backcourt by Wallace, who retreats. Ja motioning cutters with the right hand, dribbling the left. Wide right Conchar, corner right Jackson. Backing Caruso. Going to drop step here. Out of traffic, right sideline to Conchar. Ball swung left wing to Aldama. Powering right, across the lane, hooks. And missed a 7-footer, tips up his own miss and knocks it in with the left hand. He's got size. Thunder got to box him out effectively. They didn't that time. And the lead is 4. Shea pushing off Conchar, can't free. Retreats straight away. Will crank a 3 straight on. Looks good, but he back rimmed it. Holmgren the long rebound. Splits defenders and stripped to the ball, but a foul on a reach-in by either Aldama or Jackson. Will keep it Thunder possession. We'll see if they give Chet free throws. They will not. It's side out, OKC. 2:54 left, quarter number 1. And now Tony Brothers overrules Nick Booker, who called the side out. Brothers is indicating it's 2 free throws for Chet coming up. We'll take time as a timeout's called on the court at Paycom Center. Thunder the Grizzlies feeling each other out in game 1. Neither shooting well in a 19-15 count thus far with 2:54 left in the first. This is Thunder basketball.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs. The moment we've all been waiting for is here.
The fans now on the edge of their seats.
It's time to stay locked in to every single moment. Because you never know when history will be made. When it's win or go home, every moment matters. So don't miss a thing. NBA playoffs presented by Google continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Welcome back. Elsewhere in the NBA, the Indiana Pacers blew out Milwaukee yesterday. Pascal Siakam scored 25 points. The Pacers shot 52% for the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's 36 points and 12 rebounds was not enough. Game 2 is going to be played on Tuesday. Here's Matt Pinto.
Getting thanks to celebrate the playoffs. Lowe's is doubling the fuel discount in all Oklahoma stores on home game days. With the Lowe's app, you'll get 20 cents off gas and 30 cents off diesel all day when the Thunder play at home. Download the Lowe's app and save. Neither side has found much rhythm. The Grizzlies have yet to generate anything on the break. They're the number 1 paced team during the regular season. Thunder, good job getting back. The difference in this game right now is the Thunder have been to the foul line 4 times, converting all 4. The Grizzlies yet to go to the stripe. Neither side shooting 40%. OKC at 39 thus far, 7 of 18, 1 of 6 on threes. Gilgeous-Alexander struggles evident, 1 of 6 for 4 points. For the Grizzlies, Ja Morant's 2 of 6. He's got 5. But Memphis has knocked down only 36% from the field, including a 1 of 7 3-point shooting start. So defense right now, the story of game 1, as Chet Holmgren goes back to the foul line where he's 2 of 2. Desmond Bane is back on the floor for Memphis, joining Marvin Bagley III, Jaren Jackson, Santi Aldama, and Scottie Pippen Jr. It's Joe, SGA in the backcourt, Caruso, Cason Wallace, and Holmgren otherwise. So the Thunder small, aside from Chet. His first stroke at the line is pure. Holmgren playing his 11th playoff game, 10 came last season. Only his 33rd game this season as a result of that tough injury he suffered back on November 10th, a fractured pelvis. Chet deliberate. Arcs the second one. That is nothing but net. Thunder yet to miss at the line. They led the league in free throw accuracy in the regular season at 81+%. 21-15 their advantage. Joe is on Scottie Pippen Jr., who activates the Grizzly attack, giving to Bane. Working out front, slashing right, lays it up on Holmgren and lays it in with a right-hand delivery. Pushed off to do it without a whistle. It's 21-17 as the Grizz have 15 points in the paint, average only 38 in the paint against Thunder in the regular season. Wallace on the handle, whips it left wing to Holmgren. On the dribble weave to Shea. Angling left on the bounce, followed by two defenders. Shovel feeds Chet open, strokes a three straight away, online and in there. Cha-ching, Thunder money ball, that'll work. Shea drew two and unselfishly gave it up for his second assist. Holmgren 7 points, Thunder up 7, their largest lead. Pippen ranging right, driving on Wallace, pump fakes, one-legged, floats a 7-footer, no good. Holmgren, a great job boxing out Bagley to snare a 7 forward, giving to SGA. Shea picked up by Pippen, works a Wallace pick, pulls up left wing leaning for three. It's short, but he's fouled by Aldama, gets three free throws. One of the things I've observed about this Memphis team, even since the coaching changes, they are really undisciplined in critical moments like that one. No reason for Aldama to foul Shea leaning in off balance on a three, but he did. This team was next to last in fouls committed, which means not very good in that regard. Shea misses the foul shot. He's just not in rhythm yet. 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 on threes, 2 of 3 at the line for 4 points. Has doled out 3 of the Thunder's 6 assists as OKC leads at 24-17. 2 more to come. Shea's second one is on the way good. 5th in the NBA in foul shooting accuracy and knocked under 90%. Holmgren out. Jay Will in for the Thunder. Zach Edey returns for the Grizzlies. As Bagley and Aldama sit down, John Conchar is back. Thunder by 8, their largest advantage thus far of game 1. And they're shooting only 42% from the field and 2 of 7 on 3. Shea hits 2 of 3. 26-17 OKC, making it happen defensively as the number 1 ranked defense in many years in the NBA. Pippen, hounded by Joe, feeds to Bain. Same play, back of an Edey pick. Gives it up right wing to Pippen, jab stepping, can't shake Joe. Shovel feeds near midcourt to Bain, sizing up Jay Will. Bain crossing over twice, rumbles right on the run, goes glass, overshoots the rim. That only backboard as Jay Will whistles the rebound free. Up the left side to Caruso, left corner Joe. Tees up a rainbow three, looks good and is. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball. Zay with the tray. Thunder by a dozen, 29-17. Beginning to pull away a little bit in the opening quarter of game 1. 1:20 left in the quarter. Pippen dancing out front, a 10-2 Thunder run blooming. Pippen at the foul line. Can't shake Joe. Smothered. Lobs it up the right sideline to Jackson. Jaren scoreless. Power dribbles on Caruso. Backs him down low right. Lobs it in the lane. Edey grabs in traffic. 1 to shoot. Bain does. An angle F3 on the catch is no good. Rebound fought for. Shea and Conchar go to the deck to get it. And we have what called here? A Shea loose ball foul. It'll be his first. That's the reason Conchar's in the game, as players need to be separated from one another. As Shea was down, as was Conchar. And Jaren Jackson came over to stir something up. I have no idea why. Jackson frustrated, scoreless thus far in the opening quarter. And now there's words being exchanged. You know, over the course of a 7-game series that tempers will rise and contentiousness will follow. Shea was asking for a jump ball call, diving to get the loose ball, but he was on the back of Conchar. Good call on the foul. Side out Grizzlies as both sides are at the foul limit now with 1:02 left in the quarter. Grizz at 34% shooting, down 12. Edey fights to it, lobbed it inside, pump fakes. Wallace grabs him on the arm before he can go up. That's going to be free throw time as Memphis is in the bonus on the Wallace reach-in foul. Kaysen with his first. Thunder from the line are 8 of 9 thus far in the first quarter. The Grizzlies attempting their first 2 of this game. Average 23.3, which is 3rd high in the NBA during the regular campaign. Edey steps to the stripe at 7-4, converting 71% in the regular season. During play-ins, 4 and 6. His first one is no good. He back-rimmed it. Zach led the nation in scoring a season ago at Purdue as a second consecutive season honored as the National Player of the Year, led Purdue all the way to the NCAA championship game where they fell. Thunder by 12, the crowd in full throat, a minute left in the quarter. Jackson in the lane early, that's going to wipe out the free throw by Edey, who missed it anyway. So Jaren Jackson, as I mentioned earlier, completely undisciplined play. Negates a point opportunity against the best defense in basketball. Shea in the backcourt is hounded by Pippen. Caruso looks to screen him free, no need there. Gilgeous-Alexander, low crouching left-hand bounce. Slides right with a step. Down the lane, Pippen knocked it away, and Jaren Jackson takes it away from his back. Holding, gives to Pippen in the backcourt. Pippen scrambles across the timeline, just beating the 8 count. Picked up by Caruso. Right wing Bain is open, strokes an unguarded three-pointer and nails it. Can't allow him space. A career 41% three-point threat. Desmond Bane, as a starter, has 7 in this one. Thunder by 9. Jay Will open, snaps off an angle left three in retaliation. Give it to him. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball as Jackson runs Caruso into the photographers, fighting for a rebounding position. Caruso not happy about that. Thunder by a dozen again. 20 seconds left in the quarter. A 4-second difference game to shot clock. Offensive foul, Edey. Knocked down Joe. His second foul coming. Or is it on Pippen? Pippen may have pushed off. Edey set a moving screen, but then Pippen shoved off for his second personal. So that's one Grizzly starter with 2. Aldama has 2 already on the bench for the Grizz as Marvin Bagley Jr. re-enters, as does Vince Williams Jr. They will not be allowed entry as they didn't get to the scorer's table in time. Williams won't. Bagley does. Edey will sit down. 20.2 left in the quarter. Thunder closing it strong, leading 32-20, gaining steam as the quarter's gone on. Hitting 48% of their shots and 4 of 9 threes, out-rebounding Memphis 13-10. Thunder led the league in point differential in the first quarter. We're third in scoring in the opening frame during the regular season. Shea, played by Conchar in a 1-4 set. Navigates at the logo. 10 seconds left in the first, Thunder by a dozen. Shea stationary, 7 seconds. Kicks in the corner to Wallace as bodies collide. Jay Will and Bagley on the floor, and they called Jay Will for a moving screen. So that negates the Thunder's last opportunity to score in the quarter. Thunder forced 6 turnovers. They have only 2 points off of those, though, as Ja Morant re-enters with 6.9 left in the opening quarter. Thunder want to batten it down here and not allow the Grizzlies a good look, holding Memphis to 20 first quarter points. This is a Memphis team that averaged 121.7 during the regular season. Caruso, Joe, Wallace, Shea, and Dub for the Thunder. OKC goes small. Morant in the backcourt, hounded by Caruso, 4 seconds. Up the right sideline with 3, to the baseline with 2. Circles. Won't get it off as Caruso smothers him on the fadeaway right corner that came after the horn. Thunder closed the quarter 24-11 over the final 7 minutes, imposing their defensive will on the Grizzlies a quarter in to this best-of-7 series. The 32-20 lead at the end of 1, going to the second in possession. We'll get there next. This is Thunder Basketball.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder Basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more, served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Beats and Bites Festival is back again at Riverwind Casino, where good grooves and great food are on tap all summer long. Kicking off on June 14th with Josh Turner and Edwin McCain. Along with crave-worthy eats from local food trucks, there's something for everyone. Get your tickets online or at the box office for just $10. Only at Riverwind Casino.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing, so we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Thunder Basketball is sponsored by Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. And MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. The New York Knicks used an incredible close to their Game 1 against Detroit to win yesterday. New York had a 21-0 run and outscored their opponent by 19 in the fourth for a 123-112 victory. Jalen Brunson scored 34. Game 2 of that series is tomorrow. Here's Matt Pinto.
Official 2025 playoffs merch is now available. Gear up and get loud with your Thunder with the latest threads at the official Thunder shop or online at okcthunder.com/shop. Thunder, good job imposing what was the most robust defensive overall effort in recent league history. They limit the Grizzlies to 37% opening quarter shooting, forcing 6 turnovers, allowing the Grizz only 1 free throw that was missed, and outscoring them 7-0 in fast break points. Memphis, number 1 paced in the regular season, number 8 in fast break points at 17. Thunder outscored them 7-0 in that regard in the first for a 12-point lead going to the second. Thunder also took it away 6 times from the Grizz. OKC led with balance by Chet Holmgren scoring 7. The Grizzlies are paced by Desmond Bane with 7 at the end of quarter 1 of this best-of-7 series. In the opener, Isaiah Hartenstein, Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins for the first time in this series. Alex Caruso and J-Dub for the Thunder. Thunder ball to begin the second. They lost the opening tip. Bane is on Wallace, navigating. High post right, entering to Hartenstein, facing the bucket. Edey playing off, giving to Dub, driving. Kicks it left corner to Wiggins. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, fires a 3. That's in there. Cha-ching, a Thunder Bunny ball. Wiggs immediately contributes, as he did throughout the course of the season. A career-high 12-point per game contributor. Bane right wing to Pippen, closed out by Caruso. Shovel feeds low right to Jackson. Banging on Dub. Backs down, leans in, goes lefty and hits a hook from 5 feet out. His first bucket comes with 11:28 left in the second quarter with the Thunder up 13, 35-22. Caruso explores the left side. Gives to Dub out front, circling left. Now right, elevates in the lane, fadeaway 13-foot jumper, money. Thunder finding rhythm now, shooting 51% from the field as Dub has cashed in 6 points. OKC by 15, 37-22. Pippen out front, cross-court left to Bane on the perimeter, challenged by Caruso. Grinding left, pump fake, steps to the rim, leans in, scoops, and it rolls off. Loose ball to the corner, run down by Wiggins out of the double team. Giving to Wallace, a running opportunity. Cason plows his way to the paint. Dunks with 2 hands. Oh! Cason, don't be so mean! Surging by Pippen, throwing down on Jackson. A ferocious flush by the youngster, fearlessly attacking. Thunder by 17. Pippen left wing to Jackson. Unfurls a 3-pointer that's short. Hartenstein tips a rebound. Tried to save it, but steps out of bounds in the effort. Cason Wallace, anytime he sees any daylight, just will not relent. He's taking it right to the cup. That dunk, this afternoon's Boomerang Diner's boom of the game. Wow. A big 2-hand finish. That was thunderous. Pippen left to the paint. Across the lane, swings a hook on Hartenstein, leaves it short from 10. Caruso grabs a miss. Thunder up 17. Alex ridden up the sideline by Conchar. Up top to Hartenstein. Bounce feeds backdoor to Dub. Challenging Edey. Lays it up, no good. Hartenstein back taps a miss. Pippen has it. Bumped by Caruso. No blood, no foul. As Edey had the ball from Bane and gives left wing to Pippen. Pull up 3, up, short. Edey the long rebound. Nobody boxed him out as Bane penetrates and throws it away. Dub intercepts. Challenging Pippen down the lane to the rim. Scoops it and scores it. Thunder running down the Grizzlies' throat. Up 19. Timeout Memphis. They're 11 every minute of this opening game of the playoffs at Paycom Center. 41-22 Thunder, escaping to a 19-point lead, outrunning the Grizzlies 11-0 on the break. 2 minutes into the second quarter. This is Thunder basketball.
Thunder fans, the Thunder are playing excellent basketball, and MidFirst Bank has a great way for you to show our All-Stars your support. Score $200 and a Thunder or Rumble debit card when you open a new MidFirst checking account. Use your $200 to buy fan gear or MVP-worthy apparel. Bank like a champion with the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Learn more today at midfirst.com/thunderup. Member FDIC.
Attention teachers, create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
With Mazio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazios.com.
Kenny and Hamilton welcome you back inside Paycom Center. There's still one Western Conference series that has yet to get started, and that is going to be game 1 of the Warriors and Rockets later tonight. Golden State nabbed the 7th seed by defeating the Grizzlies in the play-in. That's late at 8:30 for game 1. Here's Matt Pinto.
Kenny, thanks. Reserve your spot for the next season of Thunder basketball. Deposits for the 2025-2026 season ticket memberships are officially open. Get ahead of the game and lock in your deposit now at OKCThunder.com/memberships. Thunder on an extended 20-5 burst. Trailed early on by as many as 4, but they've since rampaged to a 19-point advantage, outscoring the Grizz 9-2 in the second, nailing 9 of their last 14 shots, including 4 of 5 this quarter, while Memphis is wallowing 1 of 5 in the frame with a turnover. The Grizzlies giving it up 7 times, and that's fueled the Thunder to run to an 11-0 fast break point advantage. Memphis on the afternoon, 2 of 11 on threes, Thunder are 5 of 10, and the Grizz have knocked down just 34% of their field goal attempts. Thunder a robust 54% shooting, as after some rust early got shaken off, the Thunder have flexed their considerable muscle to lead by 19 at 41-22. Very early second quarter. Caruso, Wallace, Wiggins, Hartenstein, and J-Dub, the 5 for OKC. Thunder bench getting 4 contributing buckets for an 11-4 advantage over Memphis reserves thus far. Thunder show full court pressure. Pippen gets it into Conchar, back to Pippen, stripped of the ball by Wallace. Grinding baseline, lost the dribble out of bounds. Conchar bodied him. Kaysen tried to play through the contact, but coughed it up. And that's the Thunder's 5th turnover. Conchar, Bain, Pippen, Jackson, and Edey for the Grizzlies. Jackson in the backcourt aids the guards, receiving the inbound pass, giving to Pippen. Undrafted, a former Laker. Pippen navigates up the right side against Wallace's sticky on-ball pressure. Kaysen 3rd in the league in steals in the regular campaign. Pippen idle, gives it right wing to Jackson. Bullying his way on Dub. On the right wing to Bain. Caruso on him. Bain penetrates and kicks to Pippen. Pump faking. Stripped of the ball by Wallace. Got it back. Pump face again. Fires a contested 3. Block going up. It's a 24-second shot clock violation as J-Dub becomes the latest to contribute in the block shot column. That's a Thunder's 4th swat of this opening game. 41-22 the count. Thunder defense stifling the Grizzlies right now. Wallace cross timeline, feeding Hartenstein up top. Given space of about 15 feet. Bounces to Dub. Kicks it left corner Caruso. Left wing Wiggins wide open. Strokes a 3 that's online and in there. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball, number 6 of the game. Second, orchestrated by Wiggs. 44-22. The lead balloons to 22, an afternoon high. Bain, top of the key. Pump fakes and fires. An unguarded 18-foot jumper in and out, no good. Grizzlies have nothing going right now as Caruso peels a rebound off the iron. Stutter steps on Pippen, can't freeze. Gives it up. Wide left to Dub. Jab stepping Jackson. Right wing Wallace. Slices left, sets up Dub. Plowing left into the paint. Corner left to Caruso. Left wing Wiggins. Same spot, same shot. Same result, baby. Cha-ching and up Thunder money ball. OKC showing why it had the league on the run all season. 47-22. Low right, Jackson plows his way into the paint. As Wallace doubles down, he strips him of the ball. Dub long needs Hartenstein. Rumbling to the rim for a 2-hand dunk. Oh, the Thunder running away, up 27. The Grizzlies running for cover. 49-22. What an electrifying play that was. That's the Grizzlies' 10th turnover. Bain out front, pestered by Caruso, grinding left. Jump passes in the lane to Edey. Holding. Right wing Pippen, 8 to shoot. Smothered by Wallace. Angling left on the bounce, pushing off. And deep floats it up. Short, not there. Wallace has the loose ball. Long leading Dub. He's out in the open court. Takes it home ferociously with a big two-hand flush. Timeout, Grizzlies. Oh, what a show the Thunder are putting on in the second quarter. You got to love it, baby. .07 left in the second. OKC has outscored the Grizzlies in the quarter 19-2 for a 51-22 advantage. And they're running roughshod right now with 15 fast break points to a lead of 29. We'll take time. This is Thunder Basketball.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Make it rain this April at Riverwind Casino with big wins and even bigger jackpots. Enjoy the sweet smell of money in the non-smoking oasis.
Get hyped on nearly 3,000 of your favorite electronic games.
Become a legend in the high-stakes lounge.
And get rewarded like the VIP you are when you use your wild card.
Hit nothing but net with the $80,000 Spring Spins and Wins giveaway.
So thunder up and win like a champion, only at Riverwind.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Disturbed. Live. The 25th anniversary of the 5-time platinum album, The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show, The Sickness in its entirety, and greatest hits with special guests, Daughtry, and nothing more. April 28th, Paycom Center. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Disturbed. Live.
Welcome back to Paycom Center. The winner of this series plays the winner of Clippers Nuggets. Yesterday, Denver outlasted L.A. in overtime. Nikola Jokic, 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. James Harden, 32 points and 11 assists in a losing effort. Denver forced 20 turnovers in that game. Game 2 is going to be tomorrow. Here's Matt Pinto.
This seems the only Western Conference Round 1 matchup where there's a sizable difference in quality of teams. And look, we're a quarter and 4 minutes into Game 1. Thunder up 51-22, but just by the looks of the schematic of both squads and how they finished the season, the Thunder appear to be a heavy favorite in this series. You ready to bring the Thunder into the playoffs? Stay locked in on all things Thunder during postseason and playoffs text alerts. Receive those. Text playoffs to 405-877-5558. That's 405-877-5558 to join now. Thunder are detonating at the feet of the Grizzlies. 19-2 in the quarter, 8 of 9 shooting with 6 straight made threes. The Grizzlies managed 13 points the last 11-plus minutes of Game 1. As OKC's shooting percentage up to 60 for the game, assisting 14 times on 18 makes with 9 scoring, led by Dub with 10. Morant is back, working the point guard spot. Slashing left on Wallace, who contains him, but Payson got there a tad late trying to deter the path of Morant, and he's called for a blocking foul that draws groans from the crowd. First team foul in Oklahoma City. It's Morant, Bain, Edey, Conchar, and Aldama for the Grizzlies. Bain will inbound near sideline front court. Caruso providing on-ball pressure. Desmond gets it in left baseline to Ja, sizing up Wallace, isolated. 10 to shoot. Ja into the paint, kicks out right wing to Bain. Powering left on Caruso. Jump passing corner left to Morant. Open. Strokes a rainbow 3 that's up and off. Edey the offside rebound, though. Ball swung to Morant. Powering left on Wallace. Jump stops. Loses the ball out of bounds. As Wallace stripped him from behind. Ja Morant literally hopping, begging for a foul call, and Tony Brothers having none of it. 10 to shoot. Third time the Thunder been the 1 seed entering the Western Conference playoffs. 13 they did it. Last season they did it. Advancing to round 2 a season ago. OKC 52, the Grizz 22, 51-22. Morant gets it in deep left corner to Bain, crowded by Caruso. Up the sideline to Aldama. Wants a screen, gets it. Jump passing straight away to Conchar. 3 to shoot, spinning. Floats it up on Wiggins, no good. Wiggins tips the missed shot to Caruso. Up the left side to Wallace, to the trailing Dub. Galen pulls up hot. Left side angle three-pointer won't drop. Hartenstein runs down the miss, though, to Caruso. Down the lane, Dub. Shovels to Hartenstein. Elevates and lays it in on Edey. Gorgeously done. That's the 15th assist of the game. The 4th by Dub. As Isaiah Hartenstein now has 10. It's 53-22, a 31-point lead. Morant steps back and uncorks a 3 straight away, but short. Hartenstein gobbles up his 5th rebound. 1 and done for the Grizz. Up the middle, Dub probes, but Memphis is back. Feeding top of the key to Hartenstein. Bounce feeding to Dub. Touch passing back to Hartenstein for a floater in the lane. It goes from 10 feet out. Just a clinic being put on by the Thunder at both ends in this second quarter. 23-2, they've outscored the Grizzlies for a 55-22 advantage where it counts. 6:45 left in the second. Bain powers left, can't squirt free of Wiggins. Gives on the left flank to Morant, isolated. Crosses over on Wallace, spins. Jump hooks and missed a 10-footer, but Ja got knocked down by Wallace, and a whistle ensues. Tony Brothers calls a foul on Kaysen, who's exasperated a bit by the whistle. It will bring Morant to the free throw line, as I don't know about that call at all. 55-22 Thunder with 6:35 left in the quarter. Wallace tagged with his 3rd personal. Morant at the free throw line converts the Grizzlies' first success at the line in this game. They're 1 of 2 there. Thunder dominating every facet. 16-5 in assists, 20-13 in rebounds, 15-0 in fast break tallies, and 9-4 in second chance points. Morant with the second. That one's good. Ja's got 7, joining Bain for team high scoring honors, but Memphis right now is behind by 31 midway through the second quarter in game 1. Caruso left corner. Aldama on him. Alex wants to assist, has 3. Whips it in the lane to Hartenstein for a floating push that's up and in from 12 feet out as Edey stays way back in drop coverage. And Isaiah Hartenstein having his way, 7 of 7 shooting for 14 points. Aldama can't spurt free of Caruso, holds it, high post left, smothered. Holds his pivot foot somehow. Feeds Edey top of the key. Zach denied the pass to Morant. Bounce feeds backdoor to Bain, catching baseline, pump fakes. Did he travel? No. They say Wiggins bought the pump fake and committed a foul for free throws. Desmond Bain goes to the line with 6:02 left in the second quarter. Well, the Grizzlies have no respirator at hand right now. The Thunder just smothering everything Memphis is trying to get done offensively, where the Grizz are 2 of 14 on threes at 28% shooting. Bain makes it 3 consecutive successes at the foul line, knocking down the first for his 8th point. Dort back in, sitting down Kaysen Wallace. OKC's depth very evident in game 1. Everybody that's been called upon has contributed. As Desmond Bain readies for the second free throw. Bain in the 2 play-in games, converting 6 of 6 at the line. He's 2 of 2 in this game as he knocks down the second. Dub picked up by Conchar deep in the backcourt with the Thunder up 31. Jalen given space by Conchar. Gets a screen from Wiggins. Gives it left wing to Hartenstein. Between the legs to Wiggins. Into the corner. Driving into a double. Whips it up top to Dort. Wide open. Cranks an angle right 3-pointer that's online. In and out, no good. Tip followed by Wiggins goes in. He's got 8 off the bench. So Wiggs showing his supremacy, not just a regular season thing. Morant penetrates. Kicks in the corner. Bain wide open. Strokes a 3-pointer that's online. No good. Dub clears. Jalen's first rebound of the game to go with 5 assists and 10 points. OKC by 33. Dub. Back of a Caruso pick, splits defenders, pulls up, 15-footer straight away, string music. The Thunder continue to have their way with the Grizzlies on 62% field goal shooting. Jalen Williams a dozen. Thunder led by Hartenstein with 14 as Morant plows the paint, lays it up on Hartenstein and hits. A circus right-hand layup, and he's behind the play, tripped up. Dub 5-on-4, hits Dort, left corner Wiggins, open again, strokes a 3. That's online, tumbling, no good. Edey clears with 5 minutes left in the second. Thunder retreat to defend, up 61-28. Bain crossing over, blows by Caruso. Jump pass in corner right, Conchar, right wing Aldama. Strokes a 3 that's off. Hartenstein tips the rebound to Dort. Lugans slashes up the left side away from Conchar. Comes to the middle, bodied. Terminates the dribble, dishes to Hartenstein for a floating 12-footer, in and out, no good this time. His first miss. Aldama clears, back come the Grizz. Santi looking to push, spinning on Dort, no maneuverability, gives to Edey out front. The big man lifted, angles right on the bounce, terminates that dribble, giving to Bain, swiped at by Caruso. Tangled, 8 to shoot, Desmond down the lane, dips it in the corner, intended for Morant, swiped by Dub. His 3rd steal, long leading Wiggins, alley-ooping to Dub, dunks with one hand over the top of Aldama. Oh, a sensational slam with the right hand, a spike by Dub, who's dancing and laughing, retreating. 63-28 Thunder, who have 18 assists. Aldama down the lane challenging Hartenstein. Whips the ball in the left corner to Bain. Catches 2-3 up. In and out, no good. Edey has a rebound and dunks on the follow. Timeout Thunder. 63-30 Oklahoma City. Wow, have they unleashed their wrath on the number 8 seed, the Grizz, in this opening game. 3:57 left, quarter number 2. All Thunder on 60% shooting. Totally shutting down the Grizzly offense, limiting Memphis to 30% field goal accuracy in a 63-30 game. This is Thunder basketball.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Get back and enter to win Thunder playoff tickets to Game 2. That'll be Tuesday night at 6:30. The playoffs raffle, energized by OG&E tickets, start at $5. And the more you buy, the better your chances to win. Plus, OG&E will match all raffle proceeds for the foundation up to $15,000. Get your tickets now at OKCThunder.com/playoffs raffle. Thunder made 14 of 19 second quarter shots to 3 of 16 for the Grizzlies. Aaron Wiggins off the bench, 1 of 3 Thunder scorers in double figures, 11 points in 8 minutes. Dub leads away with 14, joined by Hartenstein, who's equaled that scoring total. It's Wiggins, Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Isaiah Joe, and Lou Dort off the timeout. Holmgren right wing, slashing into the paint on Bagley, gives it up left wing to Dort, swings it straight away to Wiggins. Sizing up Aldama, 8 to shoot, angling right on the dribble. Jump stop, baseline, floats it up off the window, no good. Holmgren tips a rebound, but it's gathered by Bagley. And the Grizzlies get it back with 3.5 left till halftime, down 33. Morant crossing over the dribble twice. Slices left away from Dort, pulls up, 15-footer straight away, good. That time a screen set by Aldama was not navigated by Dort. John Morant, the first double-figure point man for the Grizz with 11. Shai on the handle, quiet thus far with 6. Down speeds inside to Holmgren. In traffic, not a good decision. Bagley steals the pass. Up the left side, Morant. Ja sizing up Joe. Isolated for the moment. Backs down mid-post. Splits defenders. Got away with the travel. Sets up Pippen for a 3 straight away. That's online, but no good. He back-rimmed it. Dort a good box out on Jackson. Grabs the rebound. Lose third. Settles in left wing in transition. Between the rings to Shai. Plowing right, a step on Aldama. Floats it up on the run. Banks it too hard. Shai is now 1 of 7 in the game. Pippen's got the loose ball with 2:44 left in the second. Thunder retreat up 31. Pippen drives into a crowd, sets up Aldama left baseline, driving away from Holmgren. Pinned by Dort, wraps around the feed off the right mid-post area to Bagley, spinning on Shai, and we have a reach-in foul coming on Gilgeous-Alexander that will send the ball side out to the Grizzlies on the 4th Thunder team foul, Shai's second. Memphis will inbound. J-Dub is back for Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins 2 rebounds and assists and an electrifying 11 points in a 10-minute stint. 63-32 Thunder, 2:33 left to play in the opening half of Game 1. Game 2 coming up Tuesday here at 6:30. Game 3 will be in Memphis on Thursday night at 8:30 Central. Game 4 Saturday at 2:30. Bagley on the dribble weave, giving to Morant. Freeze, jump passes in the lane. Aaron of Bagley off his body into the lap of Holmgren. Dub fed, slashing left, kicks on the wing to Joe. Open, snaps off a 3 that's online but short. Holmgren has the rebound, and he's grabbed by Pippen before he can do anything with it. Scottie Pippen Jr. has his 3rd foul. Side out Thunder, 2:18 left in quarter number 2. Chet Holmgren channeling his inner Dennis Rodman. 7 rebounds in 12 minutes with 7 points. He's been very active in every facet. Bain back in, sitting down Pippen with those 3 fouls. Keep in mind, no Jalen Wells due to a fractured wrist for the Grizzlies. That limits their perimeter depth. And no Brandon Clark due to a knee injury, limiting their front court depth. Shai out front, followed by 2. Jump pass in left corner to Dub. Pump fakes away from Aldama. Drives and kicks. Right wing to Dort. Up top to Shai. 3 for 3. Lets it fly. Leaves it short. 1 of 9. Bain's got the tipped rebound. Surging up the right side again, Shai retreating. Hits the trailing Jackson. Slot left to Aldama. picks up the bounce on the wing and gives on the baseline to Morant. Can't surge by Joe yet. Crossing over twice. Now behind the back. Comes baseline, lost the ball, gets it back. 7 to shoot, can't dribble again. That's going to be a double dribble, but he is allowed to. Comes up and under, missed the circus layup. Loose ball volleyed. Holmgren rips it away from Jackson, who fouls him on a reach-in. Those two are not taking it any further than that, thankfully. Jaren Jackson picks up his first. And that's the Grizzlies' first team foul in the game's last 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. The Grizzlies continue to play in the mud because of the Thunder's sticky defense. 30% Grizz shooting, 2 of 18 on threes. Wow. Dub across the timeline. Thunder with 63 on the board, up 31. Angles and kicks up top to Holmgren on the dribble weave to Shea. Shea will snap off another angle left three-pointer. This one no good either. Holmgren fights for the rebound, but Morant comes away with it. Shea is 1 of 9. Morant the right side to Aldama. Guarded by Joe. Crosses him over. Rips it back door to Bagley, who dunks before Holmgren can get there. And the Grizz battle back within 29 at 63-34. Thunder hit a bit of a blip on the offensive end. Shooting down to 53%. It was over 60 a moment ago. Dub top of the key. Crossing over on Aldama. Stutter steps. Powers. Pulls up. Aldama raked the ball away without a whistle. Santi's got the loose ball. Long leads Jackson in the corner. He cranks a 3 that's online and in. So this is what the Grizzlies can do when they're rolling. They quickly slice into what was a 35-point deficit, knocking it down to 26 with 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the handle. Draws 2 defenders, Bagley and Bain, as he pounds a dribble stationary with 10 on the shot clock. He's 40 feet from the bucket. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Stay still stationary. Bounce piece to Dub. Left corner Joe. Bad pass. He goes to his ankle to get it. Feeding Dub. Stripped by Morant. And a shot clock violation on the Thunder. Thunder wasted way too much time stationary without any movement of player or ball there, and it played right into the Grizzlies' hands. So the Grizzlies have not gone fully away. They're down 26, a sizable hill to climb, but they've got a bit of momentum and traction right now. OKC has napped a bit on the offensive end of late. Caruso in, Joe sits down, joining Dort, SGA, Holmgren, and Dub. Both sides out of fouls as Bain will inbound, has Morant with him in the backcourt. Ja, the only double-figure point man for the Grizz with 11. Thunder led by J-Dub and Isaiah Hartenstein, 14 each. And Aaron Wiggins contributing 11 off the bench. Shea's been held to 6, 4 of those at the foul line. He's 1 of 9 from the field and 0 of 5 from three-point range in Game 1. Averaged 36 points a game in the regular season against Memphis. 24 on the shot clock for the Grizz, a 7.9-second game-to-shot clock difference. Memphis could hurry up one here to go 2 for 1. I don't think they will, though. Morant receives the ball deep in the backcourt. Speed dribbles against Dort. Navigates back of a Bagley pick. Cycles right. Jump passing. Out front to Aldama. Plowing on Caruso into the paint. Wraps on the feed behind the back to Bagley. Pump faking Holmgren. Comes up and under and slips in the reverse layup. 63-36. So the Grizzlies closing the quarter strong from 35 down to within 23. Or 27, rather. Shea's on the handle straight away. The crowd rises as 1. 5 to shoot. He does an angle right 3 up and in. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball. Shea says it finally fits. 66-36. 2 seconds. Bain whips one from midcourt and is fouled by Caruso going up. Will get 3 free throws from midcourt. As Alex wants the Thunder to challenge. I don't think they will. I think he was bumped into Bain by a Bagley pick, and now the Thunder will challenge the call. I think they'll win this. Bagley set a moving screen that moved Caruso's body into Bain at midcourt, eliciting the foul call by trail official J.B. DeRosa. But the Thunder have challenged it.
Ruling on the floor, defensive foul on a three-point attempt. The play has been challenged by Oklahoma City.
Tony Brothers, the crew chief, will let you know the verdict on the other side of a stoppage. Thunder by 30, 66-36 over the Grizzlies with 0.4 of a second left in the second quarter. This is Thunder basketball.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
Crew Chief Tony Brothers is going to let us know here in a moment the verdict on the Thunder's challenge of a Caruso foul at midcourt. I think it's a Bagley moving screen. It's going to be reversed. We'll see. Thunder by 30. Here's the decision from Tony Brothers.
After review, prior to the defensive contact, there was an illegal screen set by Bagley. Therefore, there will be an offensive foul on Bagley. The challenge is successful. Oklahoma City retains their timeout and the ability to challenge the rest of the game. It'll be 1.2 on the game clock.
1.2 on the game clock. The Thunder will inbound near sideline front court. Ample time to get a shot off going the other way. So Bagley called for the moving screen, which is his first foul. The Grizzlies committing their 13th first-half turnover, helping the Thunder to 11 points. 30-point Thunder lead. It's been as large as 35 in Game 1. Jackson's 7'1" wingspan will have to be thrown around or over by Caruso inbounding near sideline front court. Lobbing off the backcourt, but Holmgren gets knocked off the play by Morant. That's going to bring free throws for Chet. And again, an undisciplined play by the Grizzlies. So Chet goes back to the foul line where he's 4-4. He has 7 first-half points with 8 rebounds and a block. Thunder a great job executing their game plan. Got off to a slow start offensively, but led 32-20 after one. They've since outscored the Grizzlies 34-16 in the second for a lead of 30. Holmgren has been electrifying with his energy. First foul shot with 1.2 to play is on the way and good. Chet during the regular season was not happy with his foul shooting at 73%. He's a better foul shooter than that, showing that in Game 1 where the Thunder as a unit are 9 of 10. He's 5 of 5. Hartenstein going to check in here for, I think, rim protection. 1.2 still on the clock. He's stepping in to make certain that Shea doesn't pick up his third foul. Shea sits down with 2 fouls, 9 points, and 4 assists in Game 1. Chet patiently awaits the ball at the foul line. Thunder laying 67 on the Grizz in the opening half of Game 1, leading by 31. Holmgren giving the ball for the second. Bends his knees slightly. Eyes the rim. Dip, shoots, swishes. Thunder up 68-36. Morant in the backcourt, dribbles twice, and that will end the first half. All Thunder in Game 1 thus far. The 1 seed leads the 8 seed by 32 at the break of the opener of this best-of-7 series, 68-36. Halftime coming with Gideon and Matt next. This is Thunder Basketball.
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahms' new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahms' signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahms Bakery. Pair it with Brahms' golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's the deal we're saying aloha to.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Get hungry. Cinco de Mayo is almost here. It's everyone's favorite food holiday. For one day only, and only at the Mayo. Get the new Steak Fajita Empanada, packed with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and our signature Chipotle Ranch inside a handmade empanada cooked fresh to order. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local. Taco Mayo. We don't just celebrate Cinco de Mayo, we own it.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
This is the Oklahoma City Thunder halftime show with Gideon Hamilton and Matt Ravis. Now on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Yeah, Gideon and Matt welcome you back inside Paycom Center. It's halftime of Game 1 of the Western Conference quarterfinal series between the Thunder and the Memphis Grizzlies. And Matt, a dominant first half for Oklahoma City, obviously, as they lead 68-36 at the break. The Thunder mix in some hot shooting. Eventually, after kind of a cool start for both teams, Oklahoma City able to get an advantage at the free throw line where they had the first 9 attempts of the game. And then the barrage started. Aaron Wiggins comes in and hits a number of three-point shots for Oklahoma City. Thunder get out in transition and score off of Memphis miscues and turnovers, and Memphis could never really get anything going whatsoever. What were your impressions of the first half of play?
Well, obviously incredibly impressive, and I thought that they were very sharp. The Thunder were on the defensive end, and it's one point where Lou Dort checks out, and I see Alex Caruso, Casey Wallace checking in, and John Morant can only shake his head. That's just sort of the way it's been. And honestly, like, Shea did not have you look at the score and you think, man, Shea must have had a great first half. Well, he was 2 of 10 from the field. He had 9 points. He's had a lot better halves than that. But I thought it started on the defensive end, and that's evidenced by the fact that the Thunder are plus 17 in fast break points. Memphis doesn't have any. So the Thunder have started defense to offense, and that's how they blitzed Memphis in that second quarter.
Yeah, that bench unit that you were talking about, Casey Wallace, Alex Caruso, they did the most damage. That was the Dub and Hartenstein lineup at the beginning of the second quarter. Oklahoma City started the second quarter 23-2 after they had already just gotten out to a double-figure lead on the Grizzlies. So it was an extended avalanche there for OKC, but I thought that group did a great job. Yeah. Isaiah scored the ball a little bit more in the first half. He was 7 of 8 shooting. Now, a couple of those were right around the rim, but he did have a few floaters. And J-Dub, really an opportunity to run, even off of, I said Grizzlies miscues. That's not just turnovers. It's even off of their misses. Oklahoma City is getting out and running. There were 17 zip on fast break opportunities, and a lot of those were J-Dub pushing the pace or getting out in front of the pack.
And that's Memphis' game. Like, Memphis is a team that wants to get out and run. That's when they play their best offense. They're not a team that likes to play half-court offense. And so, yeah, we're able to do that. And, whether it's off of misses or playing the passing lanes, they're even just getting Memphis in bad situations late in the shot clock because you deflected a ball or because you stopped an action from even starting in the first place. I thought Dub was terrific, and a lot of that was in transition. And then one of the lobs of the entire season, dunks of the entire season, that he caught there in that second quarter. So, yeah, he was tremendous. I really thought on both ends of the floor.
And no resistance at all for the Grizzlies on the interior, even though they have some bigger players. Those guys don't play big or they're not athletic. No block shots for the Grizzlies. And the Thunder, 15 of 20 in the paint in the first half. They've outscored the Grizzlies 30-24 in the painted area. And even though they shot the ball infinitely better than their opponent in the first half, the Thunder also have more second-chance points. They're 4 of 6 there. The Thunder are using their size and their athleticism to their advantage here so far.
Which is amazing because you look at Zach Edey, it's hard to think of many players you've seen that just physically are that big and that imposing, and also can box out the way he can because he's really, truly elite at boxing out, knowing where to be, using his body and his strength to his advantage, and still, despite that, being able to be active enough, using your hustle enough to make that impact on the board. Isaiah Hartenstein did a wonderful job. I thought he got the better of Zach Edey through it that entire first half. It's a difficult position for Edey to be in, and I know this new coach for Memphis likes to play Edey, but this is not a series where it's going to be very good for him because back there in drop coverage on the defensive end, and Isaiah Hartenstein himself could take advantage of that. The Thunder guards could take advantage of that. But to your point, the Thunder hustle and what they were able to do on the glass, what you would think is an advantage for Memphis, was pretty big there.
And John Morant, it might look like he's struggling in the first half, 4 of 11 from the field, only 1 assist, only 1 turnover, which actually isn't too bad for the Grizzlies here in the first half. 11 points for Ja in 17 minutes, but it was really the minutes when he went off the floor, Matt, that the bottom fell out, and that was, the beginning of the second quarter. Again there, Ja's only a -9, which in a game where your team has trailed by as many as 35, he was a little bit more productive when the group was out there where when Desmond Bain has had to be the primary ball handler, it's been a debacle.
Yeah, and he can get into the teeth of the defense. I mean, he's able to, with his shiftiness and just due to some craftiness, is able to get around the corner and get into the lane, but then he's facing a wall and has to make a decision to pass it off, and then it's up for a Memphis shooter. May not have the best look, so yeah, it's difficult for him. Jaw is the guy who can go around those ED screens and get the defense collapsing and moving around, and that's the best offense for Memphis, but they've had a tough time getting anything going offensively. That second quarter, I think it took them 6 minutes to get past the 2-point mark.
Yeah. Jaron Jackson Jr., 1 of 5, continues to do absolutely nothing against the Thunder. Scottie Pippen, 1 for 7 in the first half. Grizzlies overall 15 of 45. That's 33% from the field and 2 of 18 from three-point distance. Also took them a while to get to the free throw line for the first time in this game. So everything is going wrong for the Grizzlies here in the first half as they trail by 32 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And coming up next, maybe the only drama left in this game, a conversation that we'll bring up of when do you start to think about the rest of the series here in terms of player involvement in the rest of this game? That's when we return to Paycom Center. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Y'all know his name? Lil Wayne. What the f*** though? What a love. Live in concert. 3, 2, one night only in Oklahoma.
Hey sports fans, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Toronto Sports Insider during the Playoff Pulse. Our mission is simple, bringing sports fans together to hang out, cheer, and change the world one insider at a time, while supporting SickKids Hospital in Toronto every single game.
Cheers, insiders and sports fans from around the world. The Playoff Pulse campaign on Toronto Sports Insider is uniting fans worldwide through the thrill of NHL and NBA playoffs. Every game, every fan, every moment counts. The link is pinned in the chat and in the description. Check out our campaign page. Donate if you can, or share it with friends. Holy Mackinac! Every click helps sick kids heal the future. Just by being here, you have already made an impact. Now, chat it up, keep it classy, and let's keep changing the world one insider at a time.
Hey you! Yeah, you! I'm talking to you! Thanks for hanging out with us. This is TSI Mike, and now that we've got your attention, we're bringing you every single game of the NBA and NHL playoffs while supporting SickKids Hospital in Toronto through our Playoff Pulse campaign. Let's grow our global community. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell, and join the action.
Hey you! Yeah, you! Joe Bowen here, voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Playoff Pulse on Toronto Sports Insider is all about playoff thrills and making a difference, with 100% of Leaf playoff stream revenue going directly to sick kids for their life-saving treatments and research. We're aiming for 100,000 insiders to boost our impact. So subscribe now and be a part of this incredible movement. Holy Mackinac! Let's show SickKids Hospital we're here for them. Join us today.
Hey you, yeah you, Easton Cowan, Leafs prospect here. I'm loving these Playoff Pulse live hangouts. Subscribe and turn on the bell to catch every game. Keep the chat buzzing and let's cheer for sick kids together. See you in the chat.
Hey sports fans, it's TSI Mike, and we're uniting fans worldwide with the NHL and NBA playoff action while supporting SickKids Hospital right here in Toronto. Click the live viewer.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Don't miss out on OKC's hottest entertainment at the Showplace Theater with acts like Randy Rogers Band, May 16th. Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall, June 6th.
My wife and I go to the supermarket, and the clerk says, "Do you want a bag for that?" "No, we're going to eat it here, okay?"
Nick Swartzen, June 7th.
If a girl's driving, I never call shotgun. I'm like trunk, glove compartment.
And Sawyer Brown, July 11th. Riverwind is OKC's favorite casino experience.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. The Thunder lead the Grizzlies by 32 at halftime. Here with the call of the second half is Matt Pinto.
Extended rest and the prep time the Thunder put in for this opening round series show through 2 quarters. A 68-36 advantage at the half. Thunder with an exciting overall 24 minutes of play, but certainly accentuated by a 36-16 explosion in that second quarter. Only 3 lead changes, 1 tie. They came very early. The Thunder led by as many as 35, up 32 right now. Outscoring the Grizzlies 17-0 in fast break points, 30-24 inside, making 6 more threes than Memphis. The Grizz are 2 of 18 from distance, hitting just 33% of their shots. Thunder knocking down 53% with 18 assists thus far, helping generate 25 made shots. Thunder attempted 11 free throws to 5 for the Grizz, converting 10 of those 11. 3 in double figures for Oklahoma City, led by J-Dub and Isaiah Hartenstein with 14 each. Ihart 7 of 8 from the field. Dub is 7 of 12. And off the bench, Aaron Wiggins has 11. Thunder have done all of this without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If you've seen the Jurassic World promos, you know that Shai is a big part of that movie being pushed, and kind of funny to see him as large as he is. And that certainly has been his stature during the course of the regular season. Not so much in game 1, 2 of 10 shooting, 1 of 6 on threes, but he does have 4 assists and a block shot. 9 points total. Grizz are led by Ja Morant with 11. It's taken him 11 shots to get there, though 4 of 11. Nothing really working for the Grizzlies right now. I would suspect we'll see Memphis try some gimmicks, go with zone to try and muck up this game defensively to get back into it if at all possible. Grizz playing on shortened rest, having secured the 8th seed with a play-in win over Dallas late on Friday night. Thunder had the entire run-up of a full week to gear themselves up, and it shows in this one. The 1 seed up on the 8th seed by 32. Thunder shoot at the basket to my left in the second half. Dub, Holmgren, SGA, Hartenstein, and Dort. Holmgren open, right wing 3 on the way, back rim no good. Loose ball, Edey had it ripped away by Dort. Lugens in the corner, bounce feeds to Holmgren down the lane, flips inside and scores it with a left-hand swooping scoop. Love to see the hustle from Dort. It's always evident. Lou securing his 4th rebound of this game, and the Thunder lead 70-36. Dort is on Moran, who gets a high screen from Jackson, rubs off it, right hooks it to Jackson open, snaps off an angle left 3 that tumbles short. Holmgren a great box out on Edey for his 9th rebound to go with 11 points. Shai fed, navigates behind the back, on the dribble, followed by 2, dumps it inside to Hartenstein, driving and kicking to Holmgren. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, angle right 3-pointer, nothing but net. Ka-ching at Thunder money ball. OKC as sharp as they were to end the half to begin the third. Holmgren now 14 points. 73-36 Thunder, their largest lead. Navigating left Pippen behind a pick by Edey, can't free, gives to Bain. Steps away and fires the left wing 3 that's up, around and out, no good. Hartenstein the rebound. Gives in the backcourt to SGA. Ihart has 6 boards, Holmgren 9. Shai, hand check by Morant, double by Edey. Gets off it, high post right to Hartenstein, kicking left wing to Dort. Pump fakes and fires the 3, no good. Hartenstein the rebound off the iron. Across the lane, gives it up to Dort straight away. He'll crank another 3. This one on line, cha-ching at Thunder money ball. OKC relentless, up 40. Lou Dort has stroked home 2 threes. He's got 6 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. The lead is swelled to 40 in game 1, a minute 20 into the third quarter. Morant, not at all attacking. Right wing Pippen. Chased down by Shea, comes baseline. Navigates inside, shovel feet across lane to Edey. Takes it up, smothered by Shea, his second block. Dub on the loose ball. Kicks to Shea. Slicing baseline, leaps and leans, a floating 7-footer over Edey, a beauty. Lofted it home high. As Tuomas Isola has no choice but to call a timeout. The Grizzlies being embarrassed right now by the Thunder, razor sharp, for a 78-36 lead in game 1 with 9:57 left in the third quarter. This is a relentless Thunder assault to set the tone for this series. This is Thunder basketball.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Beats and Bites Festival is back again at Riverwind Casino, where good grooves and great food are on tap all summer long. Kicking off on June 14th with Josh Turner and Edwin McCain. Along with crave-worthy eats from local food trucks, there's something for everyone. Get your tickets online or at the box office for just $10. Only at Riverwind Casino.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. Still to come today in the West will be Game 1 of the Warriors-Rockets series. Golden State got that 7 seed by defeating this Grizzlies team in the play-in. That's the late game tonight. Tip-off is set for 8:30. Here's Matt Pinto.
Well, should this game hold the way it's trending, Thunder up 42 right now with 9:57 left in the third quarter. The thing they'll need to remember is this is one game. You need 4. And in the playoffs, every game takes on its own life form. So the Thunder maturity will be challenged off of this game if it continues in this trend. Thunder a perfect 10 to begin the third quarter, outscoring the Grizzlies 10-0. Memphis 0 of 3 shooting with a turnover. What a dominant overall performance by the 1 seed thus far in this one. Stay in the game this summer with Thunder Youth basketball camps. With camps all summer long, there's something for every athlete looking to Thunder up their skills. Find a camp that fits your schedule at okcthunder.com/summercamps. OKC, a dominant force in every facet, and that began to take hold back in the first quarter. As they bring Dub, SGA, Dort, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein against Bagley, who's in off the bench, with Jaren Jackson Jr. He steps off. Desmond Bane, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Ja Morant for the Grizz. Grizz qualified Friday, defeating Dallas wire-to-wire by 14 to earn the 8 seed, but they've stepped into a buzzsaw in Game 1 at Paycom Center on this Easter afternoon. Pippen intending it right wing to Morant, stolen by Dort, long leading Shea to the rim. Hit hard from behind by Pippen, knocked down by Pippen. We'll see if they determine there's anything more than just a common foul there. Pippen with frustration hatcheted Shea going up with a right-hand driving layup. It's the 4th on Pippen. Off the Grizzlies' 16th turnover, netting the Thunder 15 points thus far. Shea readying for free throws, where he is 4 of 5 in the game. He has 11 points. That's the Grizzlies' first team foul here in the third quarter. Vince Williams Jr., speaking of hard fouls, will check in now for Memphis. Very surprised that we've not seen Luke Kennard yet. I suspect we will. That's a player that can crank up an offense. This team is 2 of 20 on threes as Shea lofts home the first foul shot successfully. He's got a dozen. Very pedestrian by his extraordinary standards. You hear the echoed call of MVP, and it is SGA MVP in the NBA this season, no question. Both free throws are good. Thunder 80, Memphis 36. Morant strides across timeline against Dort. Bagley screens as Morant swoops into the paint, pump fakes, squeeze, holds the ball. How about a 3-second lane violation? Fades away and missed a 12-footer. Loose ball volleyed. Jackson has it, flips it up left-handed, no good. Bagley got it back and lays it in. So the Grizz show some fight there. Bagley showed some fight in the opening half when he played. Has 3 rebounds now with 6 points in 7 minutes. 80-38 Thunder. Dub right wing draws a double. Crowded. Raps trying to feed right side to Hartenstein. Lobbing inside to Holmgren. Catching and kicking. Left corner Dort. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, and rips the course for 3. Chiching a Thunder money ball. Beautifully done. On the Thunder's 23rd assist, they've made 11 trays now in game 1. Lead at 83-38. Blasting left. Jackson floats it up over the rim left-handed, no good, but Bagley is there again. Grabs the loose ball and spins in the follow. He's got 8 points. Bagley in his first playoff game. It's 83-40. Dub up top. High post right to Hartenstein. Dub cuts by. Lob the ball backdoor, takes it up, and lays it in with a right-hand reverse. That was easy. Ihart 5 assists, 14 points, 7 rebounds in his Thunder playoff debut. 85-40. Morant slices right, leaps and leans, floats it up, no good from 7. Hartenstein bothered that, nabs his 8th rebound, giving to SJ in the backcourt. Shea across the timeline, 3.5 into the third. Crossing over into a double. Steps back and snaps off an angle left three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Bagley secures it. Marvin Bagley grabbing his 4th rebound in 8 minutes. The big lefty across the timeline. Collegiate Player of the Year at Duke in his 1 season there. Right of the paint, dishes to Bain. Right corner, Vince Williams. Cross courts it errantly. Knocked away, stolen by Dort. 2-on-1 with Dub. Lugans on the left wing will set himself for a 3 unguarded. Fires and misses. This one, Dub has a rebound though. Sets Dort up again. Same spot, same shot. That shot is short off the front of the iron. Inside the loose ball taken by Bagley. Outletting right to Jackson. Bagley holding between the rings. Siphoning to Morant. Ja limited to 11 on 13 shots. Power dribbles right, swoops left, elevates. The fadeaway 13-foot jumper, a beauty there. Lofts it home over Holmgren, making it 85-42 with 7:35 left in the third quarter of game 1 of this best-of-7 series. Gildas-Alexander guarded by Vince Williams, gets a Holmgren pick. Bagley on him now as he slides down the lane, splits defenders, lays it up left-handed, lays it in. Shea strolls to the goal for his 14th and 15 points. Led the league in drives successfully counted on with buckets. 4th in points in the paint as well. Morant drives to the foul line. Jump passing left corner to Vince Williams open. Fires the 3-pointer that he hits. He's not a 3-point shooter. That's a rarity that he made that one. It's 87-45. Ja Morant picking up only his 2nd assist in this game. The Grizz have 8 assists total. Wow. 5 minutes gone by in the third. Is blasting left Dub. Shovel feeds Hartenstein, and on the pass is tripped up and fouled by either Bagley or Bain. As with 6:57 left in the third quarter, it will be the 2nd team foul on Memphis as Isaiah Joe is in. Isaiah Hartenstein sits down with 5 assists. Check that, 6 assists, 14 points and 8 rebounds. He's made 7 of 8 shots. What a difference he made in the regular season. OKC, when Isaiah Hartenstein played, won 48 and lost 7. Shea, hand checked out near midcourt by Vince Williams. Draws a double, kicks in left corner to Dort. Driving by Aldama, sets up Holmgren in the lane. Leans in, goes lefty, and bangs home a 5-footer nicely. Thunder in the paydown, scoring the Grizz 40-30 on the scoreboard, 89-45. Bain against Dort's hefty on-ball pressure. Twirls, burrowing and pump faking. Closed out, holds, smothered by Dort. Dishes backdoor to Morant, elevating. Double pumps a layup that's no good. Holmgren wouldn't let it be. Shea on the loose ball with numbers. Pulls up, hits Dort. Sets himself for a left wing 3 that's on the way. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball. The barrage continues. The Grizzlies continue to burn timeouts. Another one coming now. Thunder 92, the Grizzlies 45. The lead has swelled to 47. An afternoon high with 6:20 left in the third. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank.
I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in.
Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint.
He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and...
Order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats.
Eat Squab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Make it rain this April at Riverwind Casino with big wins and even bigger jackpots.
Enjoy the sweet smell of money in the non-smoking oasis.
Get hyped on nearly 3,000 of your favorite electronic games.
Become a legend in the high-stakes lounge.
And get rewarded like the VIP you are when you use your wild card.
Hit nothing but net with the $80,000 Spring Spins and Wins giveaway.
So thunder up and win like a champion, only at Riverwind.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahms' new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahms' signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahms Bakery. Pair it with Brahms' golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's the deal we're saying aloha to.
Welcome back. The winner of this series plays the winner of Clippers Nuggets. Yesterday, Denver defeated LA in overtime. Nikola Jokic finished with 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. James Harden, 32 in a losing effort. Denver forced 20 turnovers in that game. By the way, Game 2 is tomorrow night. Here's Matt Pinto.
Fassler Hall is now Thunder Hall, your official Thunder watch party destination for the playoffs. Watch the Thunder on the big screen all postseason long with giveaways, good food, and more. Head to okcthunder.com/Thunder Hall for more information. This is the largest ever Thunder playoff lead, up 47 on the Grizzlies right now, 92-45. This is the 4th playoff series between these two Western Conference rivals, and it's been all Thunder in Game 1 of this one. OKC was extraordinary in the regular season, and a pretty loud hint they plan to be extraordinary in the postseason as well, given their Game 1 performance. 56% field goal shooting, 12 of 29 on threes, 26 assists versus 8 turnovers, and the Grizz have a total of 8 assists, turning it over 17 times. Memphis limited to 3 of 21 on threes and 33% shooting in this game. Thunder have shut the Grizzlies out in fast break points, 22-zip for a lead of 47 at the moment, 92-45. Remains Dort, Dub, SGA, Isaiah Joe, and Chet Holmgren now against Marvin Bagley, Desmond Bane, Vince Williams Jr., Ja Morant, and Santi Aldama for the visitor. Game 2 Tuesday, 6:30 right here at Paycom Center. Morant speed dribbles front court, Dort on him. Angles right back of a Bagley pick. Slides and double pumps. A pass to Bagley open. He lays it in with the left hand. Bagley, a basket hanger, has 10 points now in 10 minutes, 5 of 5 shooting. Morant picking up his 3rd assist on that dribble penetration. 92-47 Thunder inside the 6-minute mark of the 3rd. Dub working the dribble, gets a Joe pick. Aldama on him on a switch. He burrows left, spins right, frees. Down the lane, dunks. Having a big afternoon, 9 of 14 shooting for 18. Thunder with balance offensively. Nobody at 20 yet. Bane right wing. Powers baseline, pulls up, Reigns and misses an 18-foot jumper in and out. Gilgeous-Alexander corrals his 3rd rebound. Crossing the timeline with a white headband. Dancing, navigating into the paint, lobbing. Holmgren gathers and then missed the dunk. Bagley bothered it, Bane on it. Desmond to the middle in transition, the trailing Morant. Back left wing, Bane, jump passing low to Aldama. Got away with the travel, lays it up, blows the bunny. Holmgren off with that, has a double-double in the game. 16 points, 10 boards. Chet swoops down the lane, lays it up on Morant, no good. Out of contact, no whistle. Shea has it. Left corner, Joe. Snaps off a rainbow 3 that he back rim. Back tapped rebound. Tipped inside the timeline by Shea to Joe. Corner left, Holmgren. Keys up a 3 that's online and in there. Ching it Thunder money ball. Chet Holmgren on the brink of a 20-plus point, 10-plus rebound double-double in Game 1. Has 19 points. Morant has blood on apparently his left hand. Infection control not on the clock, but timeout called here as the medical staff will attend to that as Ja walks to the sideline. Thunder by 50, 97-47. Their largest ever playoff win was 108-70 in 2016 against Dallas. The largest ever playoff win in NBA history, Denver over New Orleans, 121-63 in 2009, a 58-point Nugget win. Thunder made 5 threes in the quarter, 13 in the game, while the Grizzlies have knocked down just 3 of 21. That's why I'm saying I'm surprised we haven't seen Luke Kennard, a historically great three-point shooter. Morant slashing left, jump stops, lays it up on Holmgren, no good, but he gets knocked down, and Holmgren called for foul. Chet wants Mark Daigneault to challenge that off his first foul of the afternoon. But Holmgren's come out breathing fire in this game. 19 points, 10 rebounds, a couple of assists, altering a lot of shots around the rim, blocking 1 thus far. Morant to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2, has 13 points. He and Bagley the only double-figure point men for the Grizz in game 1 of this series. Morant's first foul shot is good. Ja's had a bit of a tumultuous run the last couple of seasons. Multiple suspensions by the NBA, multiple injuries. Playing only 50 of the 82 in the regular campaign this year. His shoulders, both of them providing problems. Holmgren, SGA, Dort out. Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace, and Jay Will in for the Thunder. 4:50 left in the third. Have we seen the last of the guys that just exited? We'll see. OKC's on top right now by 49, 97-48. Morant misses the second. And J-Dub grabs his 5th rebound to go with 6 assists and 18 points. The third-year man, first-time All-Star, dances top of the key, spins on Vince Williams, leans in and lays it in with the right hand. He took Williams off the bounce. He's knocked down 10 of 15 shots. Thunder making it look easy right now against the Grizz, up 99-48, 4.5 left in the third. Morant pulls up and strokes. It's from 3 straight away, errant. Wiggins mistimed his jump and loses the ball, but it's off the body of Jaren Jackson out of bounds. Jaren Jackson, null and void in game 1. 2 points on 1 of 8 shooting, 0 of 4 on threes with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. This is an all-star. OKC's totally stymied him in the opener of this series. Wallace peels off a high screen by J. Will, gives to J. Will straight away. On the dribble, weave to Dub. Jalen open, snaps off an angle left three-pointer that's an air ball by 2 feet out of bounds. The only thing he hasn't done in game 1 is make a 3. He's 0 of 4 there, but the Thunder have knocked down 13 and 32 tries, 41% efficient overall, 99-48. High post right, Jackson, banging on Dub. Jump stops, leans in. His jump hook and left hand block going up by Dub. J. Will on the loose ball. Lobs up the sideline errantly. Bagley steals it, shoveling to Morant. Crossing over on Dub. Down the lane, runs into J. Will. Blocking foul, and the bucket counts for Morant as J. Will was leaning left, attempting to get in position. Morant is slippery, and that time surged free inside. As with 3:52 left in the third quarter, Ja's got a 3-point opportunity and 16 points in back pocket. Playing through what looked to be a really difficult right ankle turn in a loss to Golden State in the first play-in game last Tuesday. I should say Tuesday of this past week. Morant able to go against Dallas Friday, helping the Grizz knock the Mavericks off by 14. And obviously he's out there in game 1 here, logging 25 minutes thus far. The free throw good, 99-51 Thunder. Wiggins up top, high post right to J. Will. Hand check by Bagley, holds. Reverse pivots, sends it to Wiggins straight away. Wiggins dancing, dashing left. Spins, elevates, jump hooks and hits a 7-footer unscathed. He's made 5 of 7 shots. He's got 13. Thunder a blistering 55% shooting, leading 101-51, 50-point advantage. Bagley at the foul line. Shovel feeds Morant, retreating. Angling left back of the Bagley, picking to the paint. Jump pass inside to Bagley, catching and dunking with 2 hands. So Morant and Bagley got a little thing going here in the third quarter. Bagley has cashed in 12 points for the Grizz, has yet to miss a shot in 6 tries. J. Will open, snaps off an angle right three-pointer. It's short, tumbling off the front rim out of bounds as there's no Thunder player in the vicinity. Kenrich Williams sees his first action in game 1. The veteran is on, along with J. Will, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, and Cason Wallace. Scottie Pippen Jr. sits down Morant for the Grizzlies as Scottie's back with 4 fouls. Thunder 101, the Grizzlies 53. Thunder 23 times during the regular season. Got over 100 points scored before 3 quarters were elapsed. There's 3 minutes still left in the third here. They're up 101-53. Jackson, mid-post right. Kenrich Williams on and double by Wallace. Pushing off, leans in, hooks with left hand, no good from 7. Loose ball dug out by Vince Williams, lobbing to Bagley for the dunk. Timeout Thunder. Mark Daigneault does not like the slippage in habits he's seeing the last 2 or 3 minutes and gathers the troops. This run in postseason will come down to, can the Thunder maintain the discipline and playing to the standards they established during the regular season and have certainly unloaded on the Grizzlies here in the opening game of the series, but a little slippage recently. 2:47 left in the third. Thunder Group up 101-55. Will take time. This is Thunder basketball.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Matt Pinto welcoming you back above courtside at Paycom Center in downtown Oklahoma City. A noon start to the playoff run for the number 1 seeded Thunder, and they have been on full display with all of their various strengths. The only team in basketball to be top 3, both in offensive and defensive rating this season, and established an historic plus 12.9 net, the greatest in the 79-year history of the sport. And they've displayed both ends in this game, limiting the Grizzlies to 55 points late in the third quarter while scoring 101 themselves. The assists are 27-11 Thunder. They force 17 turnovers, giving up 9 times themselves, and have 6 in double figures in this game, led by J-Dub with 20. Thunder ball off the timeout. Mark Dagnall grouping them. Wallace feeds a high post right to Jay Will. Hand check by Bagley. Shovels to Joe. Isaiah whirls to the wing, draws 2, sets up Wallace, dumping it inside to Jay Will for a floating hook over the left shoulder. He knocks down and gets hit doing so by Vince Williams Jr. Excellent ball movement by the Thunder. That's their 27th assist of game 1 for a 103-55 lead with 2:31 left. Thunder closed the season winning their final 4, 15 of 17, posting 7 of 8 in the successful column at home and 14 of 15 on the road. They led the league in home court regular season record, finished second to only Boston on the road by 1 win. Pippen slices right. The free throw good by Dub. Loses the ball in the lane, but Wallace caught with his hand in the cookie jar to pry it away. And Kaysen called for his 4th foul. With 2:24 left in the quarter, it'll be side out Memphis as Thomas Isolo is indicating his player was shooting, but he wasn't. That's Thunder's 3rd team foul. As Vince Williams gets it in right baseline to Pippen. Escapes. Kicks corner left to Aldama for a rainbow 3 that's no good. Payson Wallace clears, bounce feeds in front to Wiggins, down the baseline for the right-hand scoop that he scores, and he's hacked in the act by Pippen, who has 5. This is why this team is so special. They don't play the scoreboard. They don't play an opponent necessarily. They play to their standards, and they've shown that this second half. They've been up by as many as 51 in this game, and that's where it stands right now at 106-55. They've outscored the Grizzlies 38-19 in the third quarter, after pummeling them 36-16 in the second, led by 12 after 1. So it's been an afternoon-long display of what the Thunder are about. Wiggins makes the foul shot. He's got 15 points in 12 minutes. It's 107-55. Pippen back of the Jackson pick. Works top of the key on the dribble. Jackson wants it. Battling for position against A.J. Mitchell, who's checked in. Mid-post right, Jay Wills does a good job of staying with Jackson, who misses a left-hand jump hook, then misses the stick back. He's 1 of 12 today. Left wing Joe, corralled by Vince Williams Jr. to the trailing Jay Will, and he's called for cupping the dribble. That's a violation, the Thunder's 10th turnover. OKC number 1 protecting the ball in the NBA this season. That's been evident in this game. Good to see A.J. Mitchell in his first playoff action. Returned with 2 games left in the regular season from toe surgery. Pippen freeze fires. Angle left 3 is on the way, no good. Kenrich Williams clears the Grizzlies. A woeful 3 of 24 from distance. K-Rich down the lane swooping. Loses the ball going up in traffic as it's off of Bagley out of bounds with 16 to shoot. 1:30 left third quarter. It's A.J. Mitchell, Aaron Wiggins, Jay Will, Isaiah Joe, and K-Rich for the Thunder. Thunder the 1 seed, the Grizzlies the 8th, and many perceive there'd be separation in this series, unlike the other first-rounders in the West, and that's certainly evident in this game. Thunder by 52. Down the lane dashes Joe, kicks out right wing to Kenrich Williams. Wide open, strokes the three-pointer, missed it back rim. Loose ball back tap, grabbed by Pippen. Scotty speed dribbles, hits to trailing Aldama open. Leans in and launches. The angle right 3 is good. Santi Aldama, a good three-point shooter, makes his first of this game. He has only 5 points. It's 107-58. Final minute of the third unfolding in game 1. Jay Will high post right. Shovel feeds on the wing to Mitchell. Slicing left into the lane. Steps back, fires a rainbow 13-foot jumper that's nothing but net. So Mitchell gets his first playoff points. 109-58. Pippen guarded by Mitchell, who's become a sturdy defender throughout the course of his first season. Pippen holding, well beyond the three-point line, gets a Bagley pick, high right, rumbles behind it, kicks to Jackson. Surging left on Kenrich Williams down the lane, lays it up and lays it in with the left hand. I'm not sure he didn't take 5 steps, but not called for a travel. Jackson scores his second basket with 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Thunder 109. The Grizzlies 60. Pull-up hop angle right 3 by Wiggins is off. Thunder go 2 for 1 in possession, so Aldama has the missed shot. Santi jammed in the backcourt by Kenrich Williams. Ball swung right corner, Vince Williams. Quick trigger for 3 is off. This ball wedged away from Bagley and run down by Jay Will. Last shot time for the Thunder, leading 109-60 in game 1. Mitchell drives by Pippen. Kicks it left corner to Kenrich Williams. Left wing Joe up top to Wiggins. Slashing left with 7 on the clock. Whips it slot right to Jay Will open. The wing 3 is up and in. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. That was spectacular. A look away, blind assist by Wiggins, his second. Jay Will splashing his second 3. Thunder with 30 assists. Bagley from backcourt fires about a 55-footer that he hits at the buzzer. He's had quite an afternoon. Marvin Bagley knocks down behind midcourt fling that goes. He's 8 of 8 from the field for 17 points in his playoff debut in 16 minutes. That is the lone highlight for the Grizzlies in this one, though. Thunder take a 112-63 lead over Memphis into the fourth quarter of the opener of this best-of-7 series. We'll get there next. This is Thunder Basketball.
NBA Radio on Sirius XM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
Your station. Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hi, it's me, your USPS Ground Advantage shipment. Just left the warehouse and hitting the road.
I know. Just got the notification.
Great. Smooth sailing so far. I'm almost there.
Yes, I know. I get all the updates.
Made it. Safe and sound.
I know.
Well, did you know I was with USPS the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Keep your business in the know with USPS Ground Advantage Service. Visit USPS.com/in-the-know.
Looking for a place to watch Thunder playoff games? The game's always on at Thunder Watch Zones presented by Michelob Ultra. Find a watch zone near you at OKCThunder.com/bar network. Thunder will take into this fourth quarter a lead of 112-63. They began to lengthen the advantage before the first quarter was completed, up by 12 going to the second. Have pushed that lead to as large as 52. Outscoring the Grizzlies 44-27 in the third. Building offensively through the first 3 quarters, 32 in the first, 36 in the second, 44 in the third. And barring a 37-point fourth quarter by Memphis, a team that finished second in the league in regular season scoring at 21.7, held under 100 only once, will incur a sub-100-point game in game 1 of this series. Scottie Pippen Jr. is playing with 5 fouls, joined by John Conchar, Jay Huff, the 7-foot three-point shooter, Lamar Stevens, and Luke Kennard, who we've been calling for all afternoon. Kennard out front, guarded by Mitchell. Circles right, hits Huff, open. Left side angle 3 by the big man is no good. He back-rimmed it. Kenrich Williams plucks the carom. Gives in the backcourt to Aaron Wiggins. It's Wiggins, K-Rich, Jay Will, Isaiah Joe, and A.J. Mitchell for the Thunder. Wiggins between the rings, right wing to Mitchell. Pump fakes. Barrels right to left across lane. Shovels back door to Kenrich Williams. Block going up by Huff. Got it back. Jump passes left wing to Mitchell open. The wing three is up. Tumbling, no good. Front rim, side rim won't go. Conchar clears, giving to Pippen. Scotty across the timeline, shadowed by Mitchell. Rubs off a pick by Huff to the right baseline. Spins, pump fakes, nothing there. Shovels in the lane to Stevens for the open layup. Blocked by Jay Will, but goaltended by Jay Will. And it's 112-65. 11-12 left. Second game Tuesday, 6:30. The slate will be clean and even going into game 2 of this best of 7. Thunder on track to be up 1-0. They've never lost an opening round home game to begin a series. 7-0 entering this one. Joe Freeze, left wing three by Isaiah. Stroked and stuck. Pitching it under money ball. Nicely stepped left-handed dribble by Isaiah, who makes his second three-pointer. He has 6. Thunder knocked down 15 of 38 threes. The Grizz a woeful 5 of 28 from distance. Pippen, his team behind 115-65. Hits Kennard for a stroke of 18 straight away. That's good. Luke Kennard is a pure shooter. The former All-America at Duke twice has led the league in three-point accuracy. It's 115-67. Straight away, Jay Will looking to facilitate. Holds. Shovels to a former high school and college teammate Joe. Tried to skip it back to Jay Will. Loses the ball, but it's kicked by Joe as he tried to scramble to get it back. That's a violation against the Thunder and turnover number 11. 115-67, 10:28 to play. It appears as though the core nucleus players are done for the afternoon for Mark Daigneault. So a rested team coming in gets more rest now. Looking ahead to game 2 on Tuesday at 6:30. Pippen behind a pick by Stevens. Working top if he can't shake Mitchell. 12 to shoot to a curl-cutting Kennard. Into the paint. Squeezes the pass left wing to Stevens. Lamar open, strokes a three that's way short. Fights for his own miss, but Kenrich Williams has it up the right side to Wiggins. Swooping down the lane away from Kennard, lays it up on Huff, overshoots the rim as Huff and his shot blocking prowess. He's a former All-ACC defensive player at Virginia, forcing that layup astray, and Jay Will bumped Huff going for the loose ball, committing the Thunder's first team foul in the fourth quarter. OKC scoreless in the fourth, leading 115-67, 2 minutes in. Pippen stays in for the Grizz, starting at the off guard, slices right. Down speeds inside to Stevens, bottled up by Jay Will, coughs the ball up, loses it out of bounds as the Grizzlies' 18th turnover. So as in the regular season when the Thunder dominated the Grizz, they continue to force turnovers against this opponent. Cleared away 17 times on average in the regular campaign, winning at 4-0. They've jarred it away 18 times here as backdoor Mitchell finds Kenrich Williams slipping inside a Conchar for the layup. So Mitchell orchestrates the Thunder to their 33rd assist. It's 117-67. Pippen slides to the foul line, pulls up on Jay Will, misses back rim from 15. Loose ball tipped out by Huff, though, gathering. Kicks to Kennard. Bottled up by Wiggins, retreats. The lefty from Duke, slashing left. Off the stutter step, comes baseline pushing off, looks a left-hander that rolls around, no good. Loose ball jammed in the air by Joe, claimed by Kenrich Williams. Hayrich wants to run. Kicks in the corner left Mitchell, sets his feet, squares his shoulders, misses a three short. Kenrich has the rebound, though. It's jarred away from him by Conchar out of bounds. Thunder continue to attack in every hustle area, outboarding the Grizzlies, a strength of Memphis, 46-33 in game 1. 117-67. Vince Williams Jr. in. I think Scottie Pippen's done for the day. 1 of 9 shooting in game 1. Exits with 5 fouls, 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenrich Williams looking for somebody to cut open. Mitchell does. Kicks to Jay Will open. Left wing three by the big man is short. Kennard's got the interior rebound 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The lefty across the timeline, formerly with the Clippers most recently. Also the Pistons. Right wing to Vince Williams, the lefty. Cross courts at left flank to Conchar. Dumping base on left to Huff, who fumbles the entry out of bounds. Simple lack of focus there for the Grizz. Maybe fatigue a factor for Memphis in game 1. That certainly is a possibility. They played late into the night on Friday before subduing Dallas to earn the number 8 seed. We'll see if they come with more force and energy in game 2 Tuesday. Mitchell pulls up right wing. He wants 3. Give it to him. Cha-ching it under money ball. The rookie Lawson sticks his first tray. He has 5 points in this one. 54% Thunder shooting, including 16 three-pointers, and a 120-67 lead. Blasting right baseline Stevens, denied penetration by Wiggins. As inside we have what called? A foul against the Thunder. A hold off the ball by A.J. Mitchell. He's a bit surprised by the whistle. Tony Brothers blew the whistle. Refs have been solid in this game. Tony Brothers is always a guy that takes no guff. It's enjoyable to see he's crew chiefing when he's on site. Huff off the inbound, had it stripped by Kenrich Williams, who's in the open court. Lays it up and lays it in with the left hand. So that punctuates the Thunder afternoon. Out-hustling the Grizzlies, beating them to the punch at every turn for a 122-67 lead. Wow. Bit of a statement being made by the 1 seed, I'd say. Vince Williams cross-courts it, tipped by Kenrich Williams, stolen by Joe. Dylan Jones ready to enter 4 minutes into the fourth. Kenrich pulls up, pops, angle right three-pointer, won't drop. He back-rimmed it. Joe high for the loose ball, tips it, but Vince Williams corrals it in the lane for the Grizzlies. 7:55 left, Thunder 122, the Grizz 67. Left corner Stevens dared to shoot, does. It's for 3, it's on line but back-rimmed. Kennard pushing off on Kenrich Williams inside, incurs a loose ball foul. Be Memphis' first team foul, first on him as well. Dylan Jones enters as he will do so to a nice round of applause at Paycom Center. It's applause for the team and the effort the team has given in this game, no doubt. 122-67. Thunder up by 55 right now. They're well on their way to establishing a team record for margin of victory in a playoff game. That being 38 that came in the 16 playoffs against Dallas, 108-70. High post right, Jay Will. Holds. Kicks to Dylan Jones, whips it right corner, Kenrich Williams, in a vacant lot, fires the 3 that's on line but short. 2 open. Kennard's got the outside rebound, 122-67. Luke picked up by Wiggins. Stabilizing back of a Huff pick. Slashing left, pushing off, no maneuverability. Feeds Huff, high post. Jay to the wing. Grinding right down the lane. Bottled up by Wiggins, foul by Wiggins, but Aaron giving no quarter to a guy that's 7-1. Commits the reach and foul. It'll be his second with 7:17 left. So Jay Huff gets to the free throw line. Both sides emptying their rosters down the stretch of the opener of this series. Huff 7'1", 240, a fourth-year pro from Virginia, undrafted in 2021. Part of that 2019 NCAA title team the Cavaliers crafted. 7:17 to play. The big man lost the first free throw. It's good. Grizzlies not a frequent visitor to the line. They were second in the league in free throws attempted during the regular season, but not the case in this one. They're 7 of 9 at the stripe in this game. The Thunder 14 of 15. Huff readies for the second. The big man eyes the rim, lofts it. That one good as well. It's 122-69 Thunder with 7:17 left. OKC a record-breaking season and on the brink of a record-breaking opener to their playoff run. High post right, Jay Will, hand check by Huff. Holds, faces up, dared to shoot, won't. Sails it over the head of Kenrich Williams out of bounds with a cross-court attempt. Grizzlies have 21 turnovers in this game for 24 Thunder points. That's the Thunder's 12th giveaway. But OKC has put game 1 to bed with 7 minutes to play, up 122-69. Really impressive start to this postseason push by the number 1 seed. Kennard between the rings, chased down by Dylan Jones. Holds, 35 feet from the bucket. Circles now where Mitchell's on him. Back of a pick by Huff. Gives it up in the right corner to Stevens. Dancing, steps back. Pump fakes and jump passes inside. It's deflected by Jay Will. Taken by Kenrich Williams. Another Grizzly turnover up the right side to Wiggins. Aaron against Huff, crosses him over. Cashing down the lane, lays it up, and Huff knocks the ball away out of bounds off of Wiggins, apparently. That's how it's seen by J.B. DeRosa. As with 6:32 left, the ball goes to the Grizz. 122-69 Thunder, a mandatory timeout. Still one more of those to come. And by that point, mercifully, we'll about put this thing away. OKC big in game 1, mighty impressively up 122-69. This is Thunder basketball.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Disturbed. Live. Oh, wow. Get up, come on, get down with
The 25th anniversary of the 5-time platinum album, The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show, The Sickness in its entirety, and greatest hits with special guests, Daughtry, and nothing more. April 28th, Paycom Center. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Disturbed. Live.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Well, to celebrate the playoffs, Love's is doubling the fuel discount in all Oklahoma stores on home game days with the Love's app. You'll get 20 cents off gas, 30 cents off diesel all day when the Thunder play at home. Download the Love's app and save. Well, the Grizzlies season low in scoring 99. That came at Portland in March. OKC's held them to 69 thus far in this game with 6:32 to play. Thunder led by as many as 55. The Edge 53 as plays about to resume. This the 125th Thunder playoff game historically in this their 12th postseason run. And it has featured, as their regular season did, an historic overall performance, leading 122-69. Again, their previous overall largest margin of victory, 38 against Dallas in their 2016 NBA playoff run. That was in the opening round. And they've led this game by as many as 55. Coming with Dillon Jones, Aaron Wiggins, A.J. Mitchell, Jay Will, and Kenrich Williams against Luke Kennard, Vince Williams Jr., Lamar Stevens, a former Cavalier and Celtic, Jay Huff, and John Conchar for the Grizz. Game 2 Tuesday, 6:30, right back here before the scene shifts to Memphis for Games 3 and 4 Thursday of the coming week, and then Saturday for Game 4. Kennard gets it in deep in the backcourt to Vince Williams Jr. Williams will be picked up by Mitchell crossing the timeline. Bounce feeds to Kennard up the left side. Slashing baseline, hooks it in the lane and throws it away. Jay Will, the interception. That was easy. Thrown right to him. Giving to A.J. Mitchell. Speed dribbling. Mitchell circles right, pulls up. 16-foot stroke straight away short. Jay Will back taps the missed shot, but Lamar Stevens out jumps Mitchell to it. Stevens plowing right of the lane. Can't surge by Mitchell. Gives it on the wing to Huff. Closed out by Jay Will. Thunder defense still sturdy. Vince Williams angles right and gives it up. Cross-court left to Kennard. Hand check by Wiggins. 10 to shoot. Ball swung right corner to Stevens. Closed out by Mitchell. Lamar working mid-post. Elevates in the lane for a fadeaway 12-foot jumper short. Beautifully defended sequence, and Jay Will doubles back and secures the rebound. It's his fifth. Also got 9 points off the bench. Jay Will giving to Wiggins up top. Sliding left. Hooks the ball to Kenrich Williams. Straightaway Jay Will, closed out by a guard. Kennard won't shoot. Giving to Dillon Jones, crossing over for a straightaway stroke, fading away from 18 feet away that rips the cords. Thunder of 124 on the board and lead at 124-69. Dillon Jones cashing in his first playoff bucket. 5:20 left. Stevens on the right wing, Conchar up top to Vince Williams. Veering left, smothered by Kenrich Williams. It swung right wing to Stevens, pump faking. Slides baseline between defenders, lays it up, blocked by Jay Will. Mitchell the loose ball. A.J. down the lane, kicks on the wing to Jones. Corner right Wiggins, catch and shoot three denied as we have what called? Was that a step out of bounds by Jones? Apparently so. Oklahoma City now 8 block shots in this game with 11 steals, forcing the Grizz into 22 turnovers for 24 points. So that disrupted defense, very prominent in game 1. Vince Williams on the right wing to Conchar. Can't beat Jones off the dribble. Shovel feeds mid-post right to Huff. Backing down, drop steps, and is grabbed and fouled by A.J. Mitchell before it can go airborne. We'll see if they give him continuation with 4:54 left. And that's a sequence that I'm going to award Mitchell for. Giving no quarter against a guy that's 7-1, that's the OG&E power play of the game. OG&E re-energized life. No matter what the scoreboard says, this team is relentless. They give no quarter, they're fearless in their attacks, and they just continue to compete. Huff makes the first foul shot, his third point of this game coming off the bench. So we'll see what the Grizzlies have in follow-up to this overall effort. And frankly, it will be a test of their own resilience. A team that has not beaten a winning team since February 3rd when they knocked off the Bucks. This will be a 15th consecutive loss to teams over 500 incurred by the Grizzlies. 124-71, both free throws are good for Huff. Dylan Jones beats a high post right to Jay Will. Thunder held 19 foes under 100 during the regular season. It'll be 20, including this one. Jones dancing and shoveling right corner Jay Will, finding Wiggins for an open three that he cans. Cha-ching, that's Thunder money ball, number 17 for OKC, as Aaron Wiggins has 19 points. So picking up where his regular season left him, 28 in the final game for the Thunder in New Orleans a week ago today. Vince Williams, right wing to Conchar, behind the back dribbling, shuttling baseline, lobbing inside to Huff for the open floating layup that he hits. 127-73 with 4:10 left. Dylan Jones barrels up the right sideline, contained. Straight away to Mitchell. Inside the 4-minute mark. On the dribble weave, Kenrich Williams probes the paint. Down the lane, dashes, lays it up. Huff blocks a layup. Kennard on the loose ball. Drives left, shovels in the corner. Conchar, catch, shoot, rainbow three is up. Short, tumbling up, over, and out to the Thunder as the Grizzlies, not a great three-point shooting team during the regular season. 13th of 30 teams. 5 of 32 in this game from distance. And for a team that was first in pace in the NBA during the regular season, held to 3 fast break points and 44 points in the paint. They were second in points in the paint at 56 during the regular campaign. 127-73. OKC's on top by 54. Wiggins slashes left, tried to kick to Jay Will. The ball deflected, taken by Conchar. Long leading Stevens, right through his hands, out of bounds. Deflected through his mitts by Kenrich Williams, who, again, he's called Kenny Hustle because he knows nothing else than hustling. 23rd Grizzly turnover. 127-73. Thunder closing out. A mighty impressive Game 1 rout of the Grizz to go up 1-0 in this series. 3:26 left. Wiggins, slot left. Open, fires an angle left three short. Tumbling off the front iron, run down by Conchar. John Conchar to the middle. Played his college ball at Division II Purdue Fort Wayne. Giving to Kennard, who throws it wide left of Stevens, out of bounds. Well, I'm seeing some of why Tuomas Isolo doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in Luke Kennard. He's not played well since entering the game 9 minutes ago. Has 3 turnovers. 127-73 Thunder, closing in on the curtain coming down on Game 1 of this series. Mitchell, right wing, strokes a three that's online but short. Stevens has the loose ball inside. Thunder on the brink of 130. We'll see if they get there with 2:55 left. Stevens, left flank to Conchar, holding. Jay Will on him. He dumps it mid-post left to Huff in the lane for a hook that's no good from 10. Run down by Dylan Jones. Thunder had over 50 rebounds in Game 1, 51. Kenrich Williams, left wing, dared to shoot a three, does. It's an air ball, wide right by 2 feet. Run down by Lamar Stevens with 2.5 left. Stevens on the prowl for the Grizz. Top of the key. Dashing and spins. Pump fakes Jay Will, reverses field. Floats a tough off-balance 12-footer that's not close. Kenrich Williams has the miss. Off the bench, K-Rich. 8 rebounds and 4 points. Down the lane, dashing. Shovel feeds Wiggins at the rim for a 20-plus point Game 1. 21 points for Wiggins in 24 minutes. Leads the Thunder in scoring now. They have 6 in double figures. 20 from J-Dub. Chet Holmgren a double-double. 19 points, 10 rebounds. And the Thunder closing out a massive Game 1 effort. As Kennard pops a long angle left 27-foot three that he hits. 129-76 with 2 minutes left. Opportunity to get over 130 in Game 1 for the Thunder on this sequence. Mitchell burrowing right, kicks on the wing to Wiggins, slicing left. Down the lane, lays it high off the window errantly. Huff altered that shot. Kennard has the loose ball as Wiggins wanted a foul. Luke leaks up the left side against Dylan Jones. Can't dribble free, gets it back up the sideline from Stevens. Whips it corner left Conchar, dumping it inside to Stevens for the dunk. That was well done. As the Grizzlies score inside and make it 129-78. There were 3 lead changes early on in one tie. Grizz led by as many as 4 very early. Thunder were up by 12 after 1 and never looked back in Game 1. Dylan Jones left wing with 1:25 to play. Barrels right, kicks out right wing to Wiggins, flashing left. Jump stop, corner right, Jones, catch and shoot three up, short. Jay Will tips a rebound. Wiggins can't get to it, Huff has it. Gliding back, down the lane, to the rim, scoops right-handed and scores it, making it 129-80 with 1:13 left. So the Thunder lead the game by 49 right now, a game in which they've been up by as many as 56. Wiggins to staccato applause cascading down at Paycom Center, celebrating a Game 1 win against the Grizz, working the right side angle dribble. Gives it up, left wing to Kenrich Williams with 7 to shoot. K-Rich whoops right, elevates and fades, 10-foot jumper, a beauty, and the Thunder hit 130, up 131-80, a 51-point margin again with 51.7 seconds left. And they rise as one at Paycom Center, applauding this extraordinary Thunder Game 1 effort. Kennard right wing, challenged by Wiggins, jab steps, slashes baseline, pulls up, pump fakes, dips it to Stevens down the lane, lays it up on Jones short. Loose ball, Jay Will, 35 seconds to play. Jones lobs it up the left side intended for Kenrich Williams. Kennard steals it, fires a three straight away that's not close. Jay Will gets a rebound, dishes to Wiggins. As Wiggins will incur a shot clock violation with a difference of 5 seconds game to shot clock. As Loud City is full throat. Playoff basketball. A spring tradition over the years in Oklahoma City, and the Thunder let the league know that there was nothing flukish about their 68 wins in the regular season as they lay it on the Grizzlies today. 131-80. Vince Williams dribbles out the clock. Game 1 to the Thunder in historic fashion. The largest margin of victory in Oklahoma City Thunder playoff history as they win it 131-80 over the Grizz. A no-doubter as the 1 seed in the West, an historically strong team during the regular campaign, shows muscle and then some in Game 1, winning it by a historic margin of 131-80, the largest ever margin for victory in the playoffs, 58. Denver over New Orleans in 2009. Thunder fall a bit short of that, but they established by a considerable crack their biggest ever win, and they're 8-0 now when they open at home in round 1 on this court, winning their 10th straight against the Grizz, including regular season. They had won 9 in a row, sweeping this opponent during the regular campaign. They win Game 1 decisively, 131-80. I'll be joined here in a moment by a Thunder player downstairs as they rally around whomever it is they're talking to on the TV side, and it's J-Dub, but you could take your pick in this game. Holmgren was outstanding with 19 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. He also had 2 assists and a block shot. Thunder swat 9 shots. All right, check that. They swat 8 shots with 12 steals, forcing 24 turnovers for 24 points. They win this game going away, 131-80. Lou Dort joining me downstairs. Lou, can you hear me okay? 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 We're monkeying with the gear downstairs to make certain Lou can hear me. Not sure what the issue is, but it doesn't look like Lou Dort will be able to join us. As Lou, can you hear me now?
I can't hear nothing.
All right. We appreciate you coming over. Sorry about that.
I can't hear nothing.
Okay. Lou's unable to hear us, so...
You sure it's not this one?
Well, we're trying different headsets downstairs to see which one might work, but it appears as though...
Nothing.
All right. Thank you. Sorry.
Can't hear.
Sorry. So Lou Dort was there to join us, but unable to hear us, so that will do it on the radio side for a player interview courtside. We will hear from players post-game, though, in our post-game show, so certainly stay tuned for that. Well, the Thunder come out after having the full week of rest, got assertive, got aggressive to pump air in lungs, so to speak, to get them ready in terms of conditioning for the opening round of the playoffs, and that certainly showed in this one. They didn't start the game great. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a rough time making shots early, which we rarely see, but the Thunder still led 32-20 after 1, and then pushed the lead as large as out to 56 points in establishing their largest margin of victory in playoff history as they rough up the Grizzlies in Game 1, 131-80. OKC outshoots the Grizz 50% to 34% from the field, making 11 more threes than Memphis, 17-6. Corralling 54 rebounds to 43 for the visitor, with 37 assists on the afternoon to 18 for Memphis. Thunder forced 24 turnovers for 24 points, and they win Game 1 in a rout. Game 2 coming Tuesday at 6:30 from Paycom Center. Back with other numbers and a preview of what's ahead on Tuesday night in Game 2. This is Thunder Basketball.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing, so we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Thunder Basketball is sponsored by Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. And MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Time to break down the game. This is the Oklahoma City Thunder postgame show, sponsored by Riverwind Casino. Now here's the voice of the Thunder, Matt Pinto, on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Less than a subtle message from the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 1 of this best-of-7 opening round series against the 8th-seeded Grizzlies. An historic regular season followed by an historic Game 1 win. The largest margin of victory ever for the Thunder in their playoff history. This is season 12 of that. 131-80. They win it by 51 over Memphis. A game that really they were never challenged in once they took the lead in the opening quarter. Grizz led by as many as 4 very early, but the Thunder scored 32 in the first while limiting Memphis to 20 points in that opening quarter. That pretty much established the tone for this game. The Grizzlies, the second highest scoring team during the regular season at 121.7, held under 100 only once. That was at Portland late, scoring 99 on that occasion, held to 80 in Game 1 here by the most stout defense the league has seen in years. OKC comes up with 12 steals, 8 block shots, forcing 24 turnovers, limiting the Grizz to 34% field goal shooting, 17% on threes, 6 of 34, winning the rebounding battle by 11, out-assisting Memphis by 19. They win it decisively. Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane are both necessary cogs that must play exceptionally well for the Grizzlies to be competitive in this series. Neither were allowed to do that by the Thunder defense. Jackson, 2 of 13 for 4 points in Game 1. Bane, 3 of 12, 1 of 6 on threes for 9, minus 51 in the raw plus-minus was Bane. The Grizz were led by Ja Morant with 17, but it took him 17 shots to get there, 6 of 17 shooting, 1 of 6 from 3. He had a team-high tying 4 assists with 1 block shot. He was minus 25. Scottie Pippen Jr. nearly fouled out, had 5 fouls in 22 minutes, made 1 of 9 shots for 2. At the off-guard spot, had 4 assists, 2 rebounds, minus 39. Zach Edey logged 20 minutes, had 9 boards, 4 of those offensive in that stretch, with 1 assist, 4 points, scored minus 38. Jaren Jackson Jr., as I mentioned, a 2-time All-Star with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, as he was 2 of 13 shooting, missing all 4 of his 3-point tries for 4 points. 29 minutes played, minus 36. And Desmond Bane, as I mentioned, last time in here held to 3 points by the Thunder defensive scheme. In this game, 3 of 12 shooting, 1 of 6 on threes for 9. Had 2 rebounds, 4 turnovers, though, minus 51 off the bench. Marvin Bagley's first ever playoff game was memorable for him. He made a 55-footer to end the third quarter from beyond midcourt, knocked down all 8 of his shots, including that 3 for 17 points in 16 minutes, had 5 rebounds with 2 steals and a block, still minus 11. Santi Aldama scored 5 in reserve, John Conchar 2. Vince Williams Jr. contributed a 3. 4 points generated by Lamar Stevens over the final quarter. Luke Kennard scored 5 points, but also had a couple of turnovers. 8 points generated by Jay Huff in 12 minutes. The Grizzlies at 34% shooting, 32 of 93. Thunder getting up 6 more shots than the Grizz. 6 of 34 from 3 from Memphis, 17%. 10 of 12 at the foul line for the visitor. They had 43 rebounds, 13 on the offensive glass. 18 assists, 7 steals, 4 block shots, but 24 turnovers, a number way too large to compete against the Thunder on the road. They resulted in 24 Thunder points. OKC had all 5 starters in double figures, and then Aaron Wiggins off the bench lit it up for 21, a new playoff career high for him. J-Dub led the way among starters with 20, also had 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block, plus 44 in his 26 minutes, 10 of 16 shooting. Didn't get to the foul line in Game 1. Chet Holmgren authored a double-double, had 11 during the regular season in the 32 he played, his first in the playoffs on this run with 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 block shots, and a steal. Chet plus 25 in 21 minutes, very active, 5 of 11 shooting from the field, 3 of 4 on threes, and 6 of 6 from the foul line. Isaiah Hartenstein, a near double-double man in his debut for the Thunder in postseason with 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 of which came offensively, doling out 5 assists with 1 steal. He was plus 35 in 21 minutes, nailing 7 of 8 shots overall. Lou Dort in 22 minutes, electrifying defense with 3 steals and a block, plus 22 overall with 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. Also grabbed 3 rebounds with 2 assists. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averaged an NBA-high 32.7 during the regular season to win the scoring title. Off his game by his standards in this one. 4 of 13 shooting, 1 of 7 on threes, 6 of 7 from the foul line. But he did dole out 5 assists, staring at double teams throughout with 3 rebounds, 2 block shots. Shai was plus 28 in 23 minutes with 15 points. Aaron Wiggins led the way off the bench. 21 points in 26 minutes of playing time, 8 of 15 shooting, 4 of 7 on threes. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, plus 21. Isaiah Joe cashed in a couple of threes. He had 6 points. Cason Wallace, 2 points with 1 steal. Also 3 assists and 2 rebounds, plus 30. Alex Caruso also plus 30 in 12 minutes of playing time, scoreless, but had 4 assists with 3 rebounds. Jay Will, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 2 block shots. Very active in his 19 minutes. A.J. Mitchell got 14 minutes of playing time in his postseason debut with 5 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. A plus 21 for Aaron Wiggins, as I mentioned, with 21 points. Kenrich Williams logged 16 minutes in which he generated 8 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, and 6 points. And Dylan Jones played the final 8 minutes.